Everything. Hi, everyone. Welcome to tonight's stream. Hi, everyone. Hi, gamer. Hi, Eventide. How's it going? Drop flames. Perfect. Okay. Just love to see my flames dropping. So hopefully it's not a scuff stream tonight, but we'll find out. And it's actually kind of funny. This is like the best weather we had in a couple weeks. So of course my internet's gonna be wonky tonight, and I see it scuffing and buffing and whatnot. So yay me. I'll try and not move. Anyway, hi everyone. Tonight we are playing Honkai Star Rail. Are we just grinding? No, there is actually a story tonight. They had an update recently, and there is a new story. And gamer, there is no monkeys in this, thank God. There are gonna be no monkeys, hopefully. But there is an update. They brought back two very one character. There's one character who's supposedly dead, and they're bringing her back, and we're gonna find out what happened. Monkey God. There was last they did last update. There was one hell of a story, and it was JoJo Bizarre Adventure kind of level of nonsense. But anyway. Pull. I'm not pulling yet. I'll actually let you guys. So, Tarnisha, just so you know, that's how much I've grinded for Fugway when she comes out. I'll leave it up to you. I don't know who to actually pull for because I don't have either of these two. And he's really good. He's awesome. He's pretty much always a good character to pull for. And then Sunday was an antagonist and an earlier. This is what I haven't pulled for people in a while. I think I haven't pulled for anyone since Firefly, actually. So what has that been, like 2 or 3 updates since then? So I've been holding and collecting pulls. But he is a character from a previous update back when Pentagon first came out. He was kind of the antagonist and he was locked up. So we're gonna find out what happened to him. And obviously the general is freaking top notch. But I honestly don't know who to pull for. So actually I'll leave it up to you guys, honestly. You can probably get genuine. It's like, you know what? I'm gonna save at least 100 tickets for Fuwei. So I'm gonna give you these 4. I have 4 10 pulls for this stream. So I'm gonna ask you guys who I should pull for, and I'll do like a little play test of them so you guys can see what they're capable of and what they can do. So I'll put this as a poll. Who should I do for 10 polls? On. I can't spell tonight. Oh, that's saying a poll. Oops. This is just a question. Cut that. Cancel that. Add this. Start a poll. Where's my paste? Add a paste button. There's my paste. Why can't I spell tonight? Jesus freaking Christ. And then Sunday. There. Boop. There's a poll for that. Alright, even if it's fine. So I'll kind of give them explanations. I'll show you what they do. But this is a turn-based. This is the same people who make Genshin Impact, Honkai, Third Impact. What other games are they making? Xenoa Zone Zero, and there's another one. But in this one, it's more of a turn-based kind of battle style. Let me see. Trials. So, Genuine here, he's been along a while. Why am I blanking on his goddamn name? Voice actor. I feel like an ass because I follow him. I actually follow him, and he's actually. Where are no? I want. Who's your? Oh, wait. Does it say in here? No, it doesn't say his voice actor. What the freaking do? That's a path. Abilities, more stats. I don't care about stats traces. Anyway, I can't remember his actual name. Is a troll. He's goofy. He is. He's actually a really cool dude. I can't remember his actual name, but it's Sayu, the VTuber Sayu. Damn it, what's his name? It's gonna bother the hell out of me now that I don't remember his actual name. And I'm probably gonna butcher his name too because he's Hispanic. He's got that super. I can't roll my R's. Is it? No, is it Alejandro? No, is it? No. Oh god, this is gonna bother the hell out of me. Because I am a terrible person. And I am bothered by this, and I thought I had everyone's freaking names. God dang it. Yeah, it is Alejandro. I did. It's Alejandro Saab. I think his last name is. But he is Sayu, the VTuber Sayu. He's done a lot of voice acting. He's very funny. He's very entertaining. I don't know who voices Sunday, and I would love to know who. But I feel like an ass for not remembering his name, his actual name. I just never hear. I barely hear it, so it's just like, oh no. I want to pay respect by actually using his real name. But anyway, so dude's a commander. He's very cool. He's pretty much a badass. He's erudition, which is down here underneath his name, which means he's a AoE attacker. Sunday is harmony, so he's mostly a support character. He buffs and supports people. So I'll just start dinging around. I said we voted Sunday because it's Sunday. Fair enough. He was originally a antagonist, so, and then he got locked up, and now he's roaming free. So it's gonna be interesting to see what he does.
When faced with an army, bide your time and time your attack.
Big boy coming at you. But yeah, so they don't give a brief description of him, of what he does, but pretty much he AoE attacks. Pretty much. And supporters are really good in this game, so don't scoff at them. But this boot, Genuine AoE attacks, and then he summons a big lightning thunder deity dude to fucking hammer slam the ground. And you'll see that in like 2 seconds.
Time to get vigilant.
Actually, if you see at the bottom of the turns, you can see him just kind of vibing. The god. So we want to do this. Boom, speed it up.
Everything is ordained by those stars. Give these trailblazers your blessing.
Go harmony. Support Genuine. Do your thing.
1,000 wonders to raise your spirits.
I'm sorry, I'm speedrunning this, but I kind of want you guys to see what he can do. So he can do a single attack, a sweep attack, and then he has his super, which is this.
Time for the Show no mercy.
which is that big thunder god dude who will come back and smash the ground real quick.
Here, there's thunder.
Time for a shot. Nap time.
Where is he? Oh, he's almost here. Actually, supports are very helpful in this game. Like, a lot of them are specifically for, like, obviously boosting attacks. Asta here, the redhead.
What I'm about to do.
She's actually, she boosts speed, and there's annihilating.
Seize the moment.
This is Tingyuan. She's actually technically dead, but she's about to come back, and I'll explain later. She actually regens people's energy, so she's a different kind of harmony support.
We were
There's no time to lose. Conflict is pitiless.
Naughty child.
Imagine if you get both. I mean, true. But that is points I want to save for her new form. Tingyuan's new form that we're about to get. In like next update, I think? Or next reset? I really want Fugway, her new form, because she's more
Follow my charge.
towards my what my characters do.
Time for a shot.
Show no mercy.
Honestly, if you watch the cutscenes for this game, anything with Jingyuan, he's just kind of like he's a force to be reckoned with. In a
Nap time. Who invited
he
you?
knows what he's doing and he knows what he's about. He's
Welcome, customers.
pretty much in.
1,000 wonders to raise your spirit. Fight as one.
Oh yeah, they changed their voice actor. I forgot about that.
Can we talk? Just a
That
little
does-
something. Think nothing of it.
I forgot they
late than
changed
never.
Tingyuan's voice actor to the new Fugway voice actor.
Conflict is pitiless.
Boop, and he did. There's that. And then Sunday was a support. Yeah, they changed all her lines to the new voice actor. So that was all Tingyuan's new voice actors. I miss the old one, but I do kind of miss the old one too, but there was something about it. It felt like it was spot on.
A day of peaceful repose.
Yeah, you are not peaceful at all.
Fears.
Okay, so deals minor imaginary damage, which is the yellow attribute that's next to his name. There's, what is it, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think there's like 6 different attributes in this game. Imaginary, quantum, art, fire, ice. What am I missing here? Physical. I think there's 6. I might be missing one. But, oh, and wind. Deals minor damage, enable skill, enable designate an ally, and they're summoned to immediately take action. What I mean by summons are kind of like how Jingyuan had that big deity that smashed the ground. That's what they mean by summons. So I don't have a lot of those, so I don't think Sunday's really good for me. He regens energy, which is also good. So I'm not taking full benefit of his skill because I don't have a lot of people who have summons. But he's still good.
We're in trouble now.
Is that it?
1,000 wonders to raise your spirits. Fight as one.
Go to Jingyuan.
Immortality.
Hey.
Conflict is pitiless. Show no mercy.
Yeah, so that Thunder deity is his summon. There he is. So, punch.
I'll overcome the thorns.
You're gonna give him a
Enemy is
halo.
before me.
Do your
This
thing.
mortal form will watch over you and guide you on your path.
I want to know his backstory. We're gonna find this out real quick, but
Here is thunder.
and everyone's dead. Yeah, that's why you need them both. There's a lot of characters, some powerful, others. Do you power creep? Yeah. Like a follow-up? Kinda. It's just an additional like swing from an outside source. And there's a few people who have summons. So like Genuine has a summon. There's a healer that has a summon that actually does a lot of damage. Who else is considered a summon? Would Numby be considered a summon? Yeah, actually Numby would be, I believe.
Conflict is
So Topaz
Let's be friends.
is a good option.
Is that it?
Can we talk?
I don't know.
Is that it?
And
Just a little something.
kind of heal.
I can't thank you enough.
Does she?
Nap time.
I've heard the
Is
call.
Mr.
Torment and doubt farewell.
There's no time to lose.
Is Mr. Summon?
Here is thunder. Show no mercy.
I would say, is Mr. Tail a summon? I didn't think he was. Unless they change her abilities. But yeah, he really supports Genuine a lot. So I feel like if I don't have him, there's no point for Sunday. But who else has a summon now? That makes me kind of curious. You don't. You do. You have a summon. You don't. You don't. You summon Numby, this little dude next to her. You don't. You don't. You don't. No. No. I don't think you summon Mr. Tail, do you? Abilities. Regenerates, debuff. Force struck. Yeah, you don't summon Mr. Tail to fight, so. You don't summon anything. Flare? Does she summon? Is Farah considered a summon? Is Big Robo Dad a summon? Damage counter with Svarog. I don't know if he counts as a summon though. I don't know anyone else has a summon actually. I think those are the only two that have summons. It's Topaz and
Sister?
Genuine at the moment. He's more of a prosthetic. Yeah. Yeah, I think the only two people who have summons are actually Topaz and Genuine at the moment. Because I have no idea who else summons one. Who else has a summon? But anyway, let's get on with the story. Also, if you haven't played this game, we just got our own room now. So it was fun renovating this, doing all the mini game to get this. Honestly, if I had a studio apartment like this would be dope. I'd be living the dream. Yes. Ooh. Oh, it just turns out the lights. Oh, nice. That's neat. Be warned, everyone, there is a character that is a trash can and his name. That's a lie. Tarnisha, that's a lie. That's the trash man. That's the trash can. That's not Yanquin. That's not Yashin. Also, I found out this cool fact. This little centerpiece actually shows what path you have. So if I were to change the Trailblazer's path right now to, let's go, preservation. Also, the main character, since you haven't played, main character does get alternate, like, paths, so he can be different things. When you first get him, he's a
Nice.
DPS character. And then his second path you get is a defensive build. And then he becomes a Harmony character. And Harmony is probably his best form right now, obviously. But if you change his path, whatever path you're on is what is displayed is in this display, which is kind of cool. Ugh. I gotta change you back because I need you on Harmony for the build, the team I have going on right now. Yeah, kind of Genshin. Cats. Ah, Sarah. Oh god. Was the cat happy with the bath, or was he kind of not so happy? Alright. So... let's go say hi to everyone.
Trailblazing must be tiring. Please sit. And rest your weary feet.
Quiet, shush.
Amphorius, the eternal land.
Okay, what about this? Oh, yeah. So, last time we left off, just to recap for anyone who doesn't know the story right now, we are at a kind of a predicament point in our adventure where the Star Rail, the train, the magical space train that we're on, that goes through the cosmos, is running out of energy. And one of the best way, and one way to regain energy is to explore unknown areas. So someone gave us the idea to explore this place, Amphorius, the Eternal Land. Oh, yes. And this is gonna be a thing, and it's gonna be very annoying. Apparently there is a writer strike going on. Or there's a strike or some sort going on at a where a lot of the voice actors, I don't know the whole story, but there's a voice actor strike going on. And a lot of this event, the story is gonna be like this, where someone's gonna talk and then someone's not gonna talk when they pop up. So like, he's talking right now, the one dude with the hand next to his chin, Danhang. I don't know if my mouse is showing up on the screen, but some people's voices are not gonna be in the story, so it's gonna be a very hit or miss kind of vibe. So I've been hearing that's gonna be a big thing, so just be prepared for that. So I'll try and fill in the things. There's no record of this world in the database, not even a mention of its name.
Yeah, that's what Miss Black Swan said. It's a world hidden away from outside observation, with a presence only revealed by the light from the mirror of the Garden of Recollection. It's mysterious, all right. You haven't been with us on the Express very long. Will the journey be too much for you to handle?
Nah, I'll be fine. Nah, it's no sweat. And she's also... Okay, so Himiko and Dangang don't have voices at the moment. There's no need to be nervous. I understand it may be difficult for us to wrap our heads around the idea that there's a world Machiavelli didn't venture into. For a journey like that was only routine to the Express crew back then. After all, to trailblaze is to explore the universe's boundaries.
We should consider Pom-Pom's opinion too. They don't know we're considering Amphorius as a destination.
I don't know the whole story behind the strike. I know something's going on. I think might be has to do something with AI generating nonsense too. I have no idea. So I'm gonna not stick my nose into something I do not know, but I just know something is going on, and a lot of people's voices aren't going to be in the game at this moment. And the story is gonna be kind of like getting these little flop moments where people are gonna be quiet when they should be talking. Sure, I'll take care of it. That said, Pom Pom usually stays out of discussions about destinations. The final destination will likely still be on us to make. In that case, we best take the time to think this over.
Yeah. Plus, even if we pass Amphorius over, we've still got a fuel problem to solve.
Yep. That's what I thought too. Alright then, from now, I'll let Miss Blackson know that we're considering the internal land as a destination. Seeing as how this is going to be an unusual adventure, it'd be good for us to take some time out to make preparations for our journey. Meanwhile, I'll see if I can't find out more about Amphorius from our allies before we depart.
In other words, we won't be leaving Penacony anytime soon.
Oh yeah, we're still at Penacony.
Or we could also revisit our previous stops to make sure that the astral charts and navigation routes are all functioning fine. I wonder if the
Oh,
hole in
God.
the Tychean Stadium
I
has been
cannot do her
repaired.
voice. I will never be able to do her voice. Her voice is... She has that kind of voice where it's like, you cannot imitate that. Because she's like... Emiko here is like super sophisticated lady who's very... has a very awe-inspiring voice. I cannot do that with this. With my nasally cracked voice. Oh god, I could never do that. The Express has been on the go almost the whole time since we left the space station. We barely had any time to catch a breath. Let's take this opportunity to wrap up our vacation instead and make the most out of this break. Ugh, can't speak. Just do a high-pitched voice. She doesn't have a high-pitched voice. That's the thing. At this moment, people still haven't, and those they will meet again, including not only friends, but also foes. I did not read that at all. Switching to Sunday's point of view. Interesting. Several weeks later, Golden Hour Penacony.
Creating chaos is also a means of maintaining social stability, if you ask me.
Why? Nightingale family member?
If you have the time for mindless gossip, you're probably better off spending it on getting actual work done.
They say this is all part of ongoing investigations. But is there even any point to doing this? The threat's long been neutralized. They're just putting on a show.
Right?
I mean, look at us. This sudden surge in inter-family cooperative efforts. It's nothing but a pretense for those outsiders, isn't it?
Okay.
Sounds like you've got insider intel. Now I'm curious.
A Bloodhound member and Nightingale member.
Are the stories going around true? Was the furor that broke out a while ago really a result of trouble within the Oak family?
Those are some difficult questions. Didn't I just say that creating chaos is also a means to maintaining social stability?
You do a little gossips.
Now, who knows who's been fanning the flames? But there are a dozen rumors going around out there, each one more outlandish than the last.
Yeah, that's what rumors are.
Oh, I've heard those. Conspiracy
There's a
theories
lot of
about how the
rumors.
IPC had orchestrated everything and... what was it again? That the chaos was only quelled because of an accident? Makes no sense. So what's the lowdown?
Bye, sir.
Oh,
Hope
the
to see you
truth has
again.
probably been long buried.
Hopefully the
under all
captain,
hearsay. All I can say for sure is that someone's taken the rap for it.
Yeah. Sunday.
You mean the former Oak family head?
Bingo. Most of the blame was pinned on him when the Charmony Festival was abruptly cancelled.
Yep.
Since then, not a single soul's seen him.
Okay.
Heck, forget his whereabouts. Nobody even knows if he's still alive. Talk about scary. For all we know, we might have watched something go down in history, like what happened to the Black Plum family back then,
Black
without
Plum
even
family.
realizing it.
Who's the Black Plum family?
I've heard another theory about that family head, though.
Yep.
I beg your pardon, sirs. Dreamweavers are carrying out inspections on the routes around here, and all affected facilities have been closed off. Kindly take a detour in the meantime.
Okay.
What happened? Is this because of the Stellaron? Jeez. Are we Penaconians never gonna dream in peace again?
One way. Who are you?
There is no cause for alarm, sir. The Stellaron has already been sealed. This is
I love how they're
a
trying to
routine
hide
inspection.
him
A move to hide the security.
behind stuff and get angles, but we also were told we're going to his point of view. So why are we hiding?
Please rest assured that the family will do everything in our power to protect the sweet dreams of every guest.
I see. We'll leave the two of you
We're
to your
passive.
work then.
Why are we playing this game? Why do we play this game? Why? It's like we know who he is. Nah, that's Monday, not Sunday.
Excuse me, sir.
Oh.
Have we met before?
Oh,
What's with the blurriness?
do you recall when or where we might have met?
My bad. I must be mistaken. Sorry about that. Sweet dreams to both of you, sirs.
Did your voice just change all of a sudden? Okay. What's with the voice change? Her voice just changed. What the hell?
You sure have a knack for stirring up trouble. Of all the routes available, you had to take the one that Bloodhound's keeping watch over.
What about it?
We shouldn't run into any problems with you around. Even if they see through the Harmony's power of disguise, there'll be a way for us to escape.
Okay.
Spare a thought for me, will you? Just being in your company is plenty enough to get me into trouble, Mr. Prime Fugitive of Penacony.
Wait, so he escaped?
And that is exactly why I need you with me. You're the only one I can rely on in Penacony now.
So, wait. He escaped? He's a fugitive? What? I'm confused.
The only
How
one
did he
you
escape?
can
He was
rely
chained to a chair last time I saw him.
What about her?
Yeah, you're not gonna pull your sister into this.
At least, she was spared from the consequences of my actions.
I see. Very effective. I don't know. Her voice sounded like it changed a little bit. Yeah, no. Last time they showed him, he was locked up in chains and strapped to a chair. Yeah, he was not going anywhere.
What a shame, huh?
Why do you say that?
Just thought that being mean might be more effective than consoling you. I've seen plenty like you. Eager for everyone to take you to task after a setback because that's the only way you'll feel better. As though the more they condemn you, the more likely you can rectify your mistake.
Eh.
That said, if I'd really wanted to hit you where it hurts, I'd use a different approach. Like a show of sympathy, for example.
You're right. I won't deny that.
He's definitely...
She should still be in Penacony. Aren't you going to look for her?
That won't be necessary. I'm sure you already know why, considering your vested interest in reading my thoughts.
I'm kind of interested in his, like,
I can't
personality change.
bring
It seems
myself
like
to see
I
her
want to
while
know
I'm
why.
fugitive.
All right, then let's keep going. Helping a fugitive return to their home. So exciting.
Okay, I'm not playing as him. There you go. Where am I going? This way. Oh, Pennycone's freaking huge. So what happens when you live in the big city in the dreams?
I see 2 bloodhounds.
I mean,
They appear to
Sunday
be on
is a
official
cool character. I
business,
always,
unlike the pair from
I want to
earlier.
know his, like... Oh god, my stream is not liking me right now. Why are we buffering like an ass? No, my stream's... see, not only seeing the stream... Getting a stream, smooth stream. Ah, frick me. And I love how it's only like 1.1%, so... I'm only at 1.1%. I have poor connection. What else is on here? Drop frames, bad internet connection, it's fluctuating. Oh, goody. This is gonna be a fun stream, guys. I am sorry, this is gonna be scuff.
What's happening at Ideen Park?
Ideen Park, that's what they call it?
Hey! Hey! In case you didn't notice, I can't see anything.
My apologies. I forgot that you're not very tall.
Bam. What was it?
Remind me, why do I have to make this trip with you again?
We've been through this. You're the only one I can turn to now. Besides, we once lived a cat and dog existence. Embroiling you in my affairs won't weigh on my conscience.
Oh, so you don't care about dragging him down
You
with you.
certainly don't have much of one if you can bring yourself to say something like that.
Jesus.
Yet you will repay this favor all the same. After all, you're only alive today because of me. You owe me that much.
Jesus. Sunday is like giving no craps like he has no filter. I remember Sunday being pretty arrogant. When we first met Sunday, he was a very arrogant, like, rich boy vibe. Obviously, being the head of, like, a wealthy and famous and powerful family in this area, he definitely had that arrogant vibe going for him. Now he's just, like... He's kind of, like, down to earth, but doesn't have a filter on him, so he does not care what he says.
Holy moly. Can you get any more conceited?
Guess he's still the same. Kinda, but he's not like arrogant. He's just like, he's more like, yeah, I don't care anymore. It's more the I don't care anymore versus the I'm the most, do you know who I am kind of vibe.
When you were abandoned in the wild and near your end, I showed you a way to survive and helped you escape the jaws of death. When you were at your wit's end and felt lost about your future, I did everything within my power to help you safeguard your position in the family.
Okay, I get it already. You have a way with words, I'll give you that. Still, it's one thing to repay a favor, quite another to knowingly put myself in harm's way. I don't understand. Why are you hell-bent on going back to Penacony? Is this an IPC mission? Did they make you a deal? You can have your freedom back, but in return you must turn against all whom you once called family or something like that?
Oh yeah, he was arrested by the IPC.
Regrettably,
Hmm.
Lady Bonajade didn't drop so much as a hint about it.
Oh, so he didn't make a deal with her. Oh, goody.
Go now. You are free, O Chosen One, who dare to exceed his bounds. Sever your wings, descend to the mortal realm, and walk their lands. See what this world is truly like.
Hi, Jade. You are a scary woman. You are the devil wears sign the soul to the devil kind of look. Yeah, so this is the last picture we saw of him. Minus Jade staying back there. And whoever doesn't know Jade, Jade is a very powerful and influential businesswoman. She has tongue of a snake, pretty much. She is very. You're making a deal with the devil when you go with her.
I will not accept your charity.
Ah, yes, there is the Sunday we know, the arrogance. You know who I am. I am Sunday arrogance.
As I mentioned earlier, it's a trade, and you don't have to give me an answer right now. Rewards are not reaped in a day, and if there's one thing I'm best at, it's waiting. The sweet dream still continues, and the night is still long. You have plenty of time to contemplate your answer.
She only left me with a most intriguing message before setting me free. As for whether I can afford the price of my freedom, I'll only know when I find out what it is.
But nothing good ever comes out of being in the IPC's debt.
I'll cross that bridge when I get to it. For now, there's still some time before that payment is due. So why not exercise the right to freedom that I've just regained?
By walking straight into a trap?
Sure.
Or by making amends for past deeds. When it's time to go, this will be farewell for good. So, before I leave Penacony, I'd like to take some time to look back on all the events that have taken place.
Can't you just look back on it from a distance?
Nope. Up front and center, baby.
There's something else I want to do, too. The embryo of philosophy may have fallen, but the order in Penacony wasn't built in a day. This sweet dream is likely to still contain residual traces of the Oak family's influence.
Okay. So,
Get off
you're
your
gonna-
high horse. The other 4 families are more than capable of working things out on their own.
You think?
I might have gone astray, but others shouldn't have to clean up after my mistakes.
Then you should also know that the IPC isn't gonna help you a second time. If you fall into the family's hands again, you're done for.
You know how it is. Old habits die hard. The tie
Yeah.
should be on the center line. The shirt must not protrude from the vest. Trouser creases should be perfectly straight and always aligned with the tips of your shoes. We should always ensure that everything is in order before walking out the door. The same
That's
applies when bidding my home farewell, too.
That's an interesting logic. But okay, we can do
But
that.
what has Ideen Park got to do with you? Don't tell me that the Founder's one of your disguises.
I'm not that old.
Oh, come on. Take a joke, will ya?
Alright, you two, what do you got?
Sorry, but park facilities are out of order. Refurbishment works are currently underway. Please come back again later.
That sounds familiar.
I'm aware of the situation. You can skip the report.
What? What are you talking about? I mean, Mr. One Week. Please excuse me. I should have recognized you earlier. I must be more tired than I realized.
I want to know what's going on in there. You'll tell me, won't you?
There's nothing much to say, actually.
I wonder why
We
he's
bloodhounds are
different.
just
He
as
doesn't-
baffled as you are. My guess
Yeah.
is that it's simply part of the aftermath of the Stellaron incident.
Aftermath.
You are?
An assistant.
Renowned workaholic, Mr. Workday. He works for me. You don't know him?
Oh, I see. Pardon my ignorance, sir.
Mr. Workday.
Coming back to the topic of the park, let's just say that it has been recently observed that certain behaviors are not tolerated around here.
Oh.
What happens if you violate the prohibitions?
It's baffling, but corrective measures will be taken. It's kind of difficult to explain. Maybe you'd like to see for yourself?
Sure.
Yeah, that works. Can you keep watch over the entrance? We'll go in
Ah,
and
yes,
have a look
Workday.
for ourselves.
Because he's no longer Sunday, he's a workday.
Please take these notes with you. They may come in handy.
Sweet. Thank you. What do we got?
You shouldn't have said that just now. It'll only make us look suspicious.
Said what?
Mr. Workday?
I was just telling the truth. I've always found this name to be more suitable for you. So, why are we here? You managed this park before?
You could say that. I was still a child back then. To become the bronze Melodia of the Oak family, I'd gone under Mr. Gopherwood's tutelage.
Oh, so you end this.
We were
a
taking a
little bit.
walk in the park like any other day, when he suddenly hit on the idea to have me manage the park. Within the domain he demarcated, my every word would hold the force of law. In hindsight, that was probably the first time that I enforced order.
You rose through the ranks soon after. I take it that you must have done a pretty good job.
Nope.
Quite the
Did terrible.
contrary.
I was
But a
like,
terrible mess of things. Fortunately, the tourists thought of it as nothing more than a spell of merrymaking.
he was bad at his job.
Was
Surprise.
that his way of training you?
Perhaps he was just using an approach with lighter consequences to show me what he'd learned in life. That there is never an ideal paradigm when it comes to rules. If the enforcer is incapable of introspection, then even regulations once laid down with the noblest of intentions will eventually become defiled.
That kind of makes sense. No, this is just a certain location on this map.
This place is no exception. The distorted after echoes of the Order will only add to the chaos.
Let's see what we have on these notes.
Okay. What do we got? Nah, this is just like a certain spot. I guess this is where his little monologue, kind of like backstory's kicking in. I'll write down what I've noticed, and I'll go over things with you. No consumption of food other than burgers, especially ice cream. Only cast and crew members are allowed on the stage. Be kind to birds. Do not discard trash in trash cans. What the? What? Okay, be kind to birds makes sense. You can only eat burgers here. That's what the hell. Okay, people on stage makes sense. Only cast and members and crew on stage. That's fine. And the birds. Don't throw their trash in the trash can. That's just not right. Please do not use soul-clad bottle caps. Sold by the Dream Joe to pay. Do not use soul-clad bottle caps sold by the Dream Joe to pay while experiencing the attraction. Use them for what? Handstand walks around the flower beds are prohibited. Attention. Conducts that have been mentioned are not necessarily safe. They just have not yet been reviewed. What the frick?
No consumption of food except for burgers. What?
Yeah. That's what I said. Oh, this is a little. can understand this not being only staff can be on stage. Be kind to the birds. Handstands, and you have to guard it. What the hell? I miss a floating ice cream.
No consumption of food other than burgers, especially ice cream. Please tell me you didn't make this rule.
Nope.
I have nothing against desserts. The only reason I made that rule is so that people can learn to wait in line in an orderly manner for things, instead of shoving and jostling people around.
How's that gonna do that?
What happens if I break the rule?
It's as the Bloodhound said. Corrective measures will be enforced.
Okay, let's see what it is.
Try me.
Wait, don't...
In a blink of an eye, the ice cream vanished into Onwig's stomach.
So, where are those corrective measures?
That's odd.
Didn't I tell ya? The family can take care of the issue without you having to get involved. Next on the list is the stage. Let's go and check it out.
What's the weird one? Okay.
Only cast and crew members are allowed on the stage. A surprisingly reasonable rule.
Yeah. You'll understand why for the birds.
And an easy one to test. Neither of us is part of the cast or a crew member. Let's try it out.
Walk up on stage. Let's go. What's gonna happen?
Huh?
Oh? We got kicked off.
Let's try that again.
We got kicked off the stage. Boing.
What's going on?
I like this. It's a glitch in the system.
Guide those who have lost their way back onto the right path. Looks like this is an example of the corrective measures that the Bloodhound mentioned. It's exactly what I would have done back then.
You've been iron-fisted since you were little, haven't you?
Jesus.
Wait a sec. If this is how violations are corrected, then everything that I ate just now?
I tried to warn you.
Oh no. Like a junk card. Oh.
How do you feel?
Now, I'm feeling murderous.
He's pissed. I
In any
can't blame him.
case, say what you will, but I can't sit by and do nothing. Not when I'm the cause of all this trouble in Ideen Park. There's no need to involve the Dreamweavers. I'll fix these distortions.
We found
once
a
and
rule
for
that you're
all.
not supposed to eat ice cream here. The little guy ate ice cream and then he threw it up. Pretty much.
What's the plan?
Oh, Grandma Jack.
Nothing complicated. All distortions have their roots. We'll be able to trace them to the source once they manifest. Breaking a few rules will do. We just need to make sure that the corrective measures that will be implemented aren't too much for us to handle. When a distorted after echo manifests to correct us, I'll be able to pinpoint its whereabouts. Then, I'll use the power of tuning to heal the dreamscape.
So, can I take it that rules are meant to be broken now?
What's this one? Based on the rules, investigate the occurrence. What are you? What was this one?
Please do not use Soul Glad bottle caps sold by the Dream Jolt troupe while experiencing the attractions.
I didn't get this one.
The Dream Jolt troupe, where? Are they hiding or something?
Oh, wait. I gotta find the dream joke too. Oh, there he is. Hi, buddy. Hi, Bubble. And I have a...
There it is. Found a good hiding spot, didn't ya? Come on, let's buy some bottle caps from it.
Just one moment.
Chicago. Sunday places some alfalfa credit. Oh.
Let me translate that for you. Who are you trying to pay with your spare change?
The story so far is we found out why he kind of was let go from jail Sunday, and he is now considered a fugitive. But he is coming back to Panic County to try and fix his mistakes before he has to leave forever. Kind of the vibe. Some places more alfalfa credits.
I'm afraid you're going to have to handle this if it isn't enough.
Handle this? Handle what? Wait, is that really all you've got on you?
May I remind you that I am currently on the run?
What Hound say? Joe Troop, let's... Who's closer?
Whew. Luck's on our side. Looks like we scraped together just enough.
Yay. Thanks, Pop. Slow grind bottle cap. So what do we do with this?
Shall we give this capsule machine a try and see what happens?
Sure. Slow grind cap. Go nuts. What's good to break? Hey, it's a gold capsule. Did I win?
Nothing's off so far. Maybe we should open the capsule?
Whoa. No, the capsule machine shouldn't have done that. Since warning has proven futile, punishment is now inevitable.
They can't be seriously going that far, right?
Hi, Tanisha.
No. Hey, look out!
Angry puppers. And gumball machines. Hey, oh god, I'm in trouble.
Dreams do come true. The mood is set just right. Let the show begin!
Doink. Sam. Kick ass and chew bubblegum.
Immerse yourself in it. Like fireflies to a flame. Life begets death. Until everything burns to ashes!
Boop. And... God, there's no monkeys. Yeah.
Time to cleanse the filth.
That was very annoying.
The truth burns everything in this world.
The monkeys were pretty obnoxious.
Set the seas ablaze! Existence is unity.
Stay in step.
Sure.
Let's improvise. The mood is set. Let the show begin.
Do your ability so she can hopefully annihilate these two rooms.
Fight to live!
One's dead. Point.
Eternal.
Let's boost.
Firefly sets the seas ablaze!
And you're dead. Oh god, there's more. I'll do this. I'll take you out.
Fight to live!
Hot dog, we took him out.
Every petal and all will be swept away by the wind.
Dreams do come true. The mood is set just right. Let the show begin.
So we do this. Boost
The
everyone.
truth burns clear as of everything
Burn
in this
and
world
heal everyone.
is bleeding.
Boom. Like, she has a summon, so that works.
Time to cleanse the filth. The
You
truth burns
you old
everything in this
freaking
world.
roommate. Dang it.
It's bleeding.
I have 5 Eventide. Roommate, getting her butt handed to her like
Resistance
always.
is unity.
Because I did not make her any stronger since
This
last
is
time.
no sense in the sea. Someplace!
No, she die a lot. Yeah, she can die. She dies a lot.
Oh, did they have to do that? They could have just recalled the capsule.
Perhaps making the attractions no longer just attractions is another corrective measure?
Ugh. Aren't the rules being too finicky with words?
We're not breaking enough rules. We should look elsewhere, too.
Alright, so now we gotta do the trash can. Trash can!
Do not discard trash in trash cans. This is absurd. Did you make this rule too?
Nope.
Children tend to be fascinated by such paradoxes. I was no exception.
Forget it. I don't even know how to joke about this. Well, what do you suggest we throw in?
Anything would do. I'll throw a piece of trash in there. Trash in the trash can, let's go.
Something's happening.
And angry trash can awaken. Okay, we got golden trash.
What is this? A woodcutter's trash can?
Enough. The location of the distortion is nearby.
Did I really just get golden trash? Discernant tuning. The after echoes of order. Once distorted, owning add to the chaos. As a tuner, Sunday can easily discern where the harmony of Dreamscape is being disrupted. Long button. 5. Oh. Fine. Is this it?
Oh, there it is. Huh. It does look somewhat like you.
How's a little like orb of light with musical notes coming off it remind you of him?
Time for it to disappear for good. Reveal thyself unto me, as is customary. All creatures endowed with eyes bear souls of equal worth.
Alright.
Whoa. It worked. The IPC totally should have sent someone to keep an eye on you. Aren't they worried that you might make a comeback in Penacony and grow a new pair of wings?
Probably not.
So long as there remains a need for me to keep a low profile, I'm no threat to them.
Dark magic.
That's true.
No, there's a...
Think of it, you had always been in the
There
spotlight.
is an
Being as a
Eon.
respected member of the
I forget what their
elite
name
or
is, but
leader.
they are the Harmony.
When was the last time you
They
fell
want
into the
to
mud?
obviously
All the way
keep
back
harmony in the
during your
world and keep
childhood
balance.
days?
And he's using her power to make sure distortions aren't gonna mess things up.
Sometime before I turned 6, like most boys would, I tried to fly with my ear feathers, only to fall into a pit. I almost broke my halo.
Which you don't have.
That was sarcasm, in case you didn't realize. But whoa, you actually remember something like that?
I was a kid and I was dumb.
You never forget times of failure. It's only human nature.
Ugh, you're probably the only one who'd consider something like that a failure.
Okay. More? There is more. Okay. Oh.
What is it this time?
What?
Just looking back.
But nothing's there.
Not what he meant.
That's the whole point of revisiting a place. When I look at everything here, the memories are so fresh. It's as if it all only happened yesterday.
I should probably be looking at my stream. What you playing, gamer?
When the younger me tasted failure here, I ran myself ragged to fix the mess. I thought myself no longer the same person as before. But
Ah,
it looks like I was just going round in circles.
I feel that.
I'm glad for this chance to look back on my past in this
Smacked
way.
in the face.
Come now. We should go.
How'd you get smacked in the face?
This will be a long
Like, did your
farewell.
thing fall on your... you guys lying down and your phone fell on your face or something? Or... I'm gonna go this way. Oh. Come on, I know where I gotta go.
So, where are we heading next?
Down the street.
Boaty Mall. There are bloodhounds stationed along the way, though. It might be better to take a quieter route.
You think?
I don't mean to meddle, but I'd advise you to stay away from that place.
I will.
Did something happen?
There isn't any concrete information yet, but anomalies have been reported around the area. The family is currently investigating.
I will.
You okay?
Oh, that's how I see Zern.
I'm fine. The Stellaron incident may have been quelled, but who is to say that nobody has another agenda? Thanks for the tip, sir. We'll make a detour.
Oh, so he
Stay
disguised
safe,
invisible.
too.
That's interesting.
Hold on.
Yeah, you said something you shouldn't have.
Sweet Dreams are technically safe, but it would be wise to look out for oncoming vehicles.
Thank you.
Oh, he already knows what's up.
Whew, that was no ordinary passerby. It's a miracle that he didn't see through your disguise.
He did.
The Astral Express should have departed a long time ago. Why is he still in Penacony? We needn't change our plans because of him, but be sure to keep your guard up. I hope nothing terrible has fallen upon Penacony while I was in captivity the last few days.
No, just some crazy monkey
Come now. It's time we set off.
infestation
Let's
and...
not stick too close to each other, just in case. A few feet or so between us will do.
Can we stop hitting, like, marks? I know I'm going.
Seems I let my
Monkeys are
wishful
the worst.
thinking get the best of me. Will you at least give me a chance to explain?
Ah, well, caught on. That was quick.
I will, but before I do, put your hands behind your back and answer my questions in short sentences.
Short sentences?
I need to make sure your words aren't concealing any dangerous incantations.
can't believe I've left everyone with such a peculiar impression of me. Please, believe me when I say that I didn't come back here with ill intent. Penacony will never experience the Order again, either.
I'm afraid I won't be taking your words at face value, not after how you wielded the power of harmony. Answer me. What are you doing here?
Fixing my mess.
It looks like there's only one way to gain your trust. Come on out, 1 week. We found ourselves an ally.
Sunday, unreserved, shares his story with Will.
So, it was the IPC that freed you.
Sound like that.
My sister has likely made an agreement of some sort with them. As for how I'm able to move around freely in Penacony, I have 1 week to thank for that. As you can see, I've only returned to my home to bid it farewell. Would you be kind enough to give me a chance to say goodbye, so that I may leave without regrets?
Agreed. But, until you leave Penacony for good, you're to stay by my side.
You have my gratitude.
I left my home in a hurry, too. I know how it feels. That said, I can't make this call by myself. My companions need to know about this, too.
The Astral Express crew is in Penacony, too?
Yeah, because we are pretty much the best investors of the
Come with
planet.
me. We'll go find them. You come along, too.
Okay, okay. Boy, this is gonna be a party.
Pop. Oh, I didn't get it. Pop. Huzzah! Now everyone's just I love how we're just taking 20 steps and then it bleeps. Like this. Can we stop this nonsense?
We're here. They should be somewhere nearby.
Mr. Yang, if you don't mind, there's something that puzzles me.
No.
Now that the crisis on the planet of festivities has been averted, shouldn't the Astral Express have departed to continue on its trailblazing journey? Why have you and your companions stayed behind in Penacony?
Fix the mess. We're investors now.
Could it be that someone stirred up trouble after I left?
And if that were indeed the case?
I doubt I'm in any position to be proposing ideas, but I'm happy to defer to the Nameless and aid with any plans you may have.
There's no need to worry. All is well in Penacony. Our reason for lingering here is a certain unusual passenger.
Oh. Oh, Black Swan.
A passenger?
The Express has been commissioned to send a passenger back home. We're just resting up in Penacony for a while before we depart.
I really hope Sunday and Will become friends. I'm interested in to see what the story is gonna go to.
By passenger, do you mean this lady here?
Take you in!
Or these ladies?
What the hell is going on?
This... how?
You're finally here, Mr. Yang. We have a huge problem.
Yeah. What's with that, like, 20 million Tingyuens? Like I said, she is technically supposed to be dead.
Isn't it fascinating
Screw
how
'em.
variables
Why are you here?
never fail to find their way into the lives of organic life forms?
Screw him, why are you here? Also, I hope he becomes a character to play. He's so cool. Neither did I expect to see you here in Penacony, Mr. Screwum. Screwum. I had assumed the Genius Society wasn't invited to the festivities.
I have no interest in the Harmony's celebration, so it's only natural for me to turn down the invitation. But it looks like my decision also cost me the front row seat to all of your exciting adventures. Conclusion: there is likewise a downside to pursuing reason.
I'm sure if all you geniuses showed up in the up to the Charming Festival, things would have been much different.
I hear that the Astral Express has established a collaboration with the Garden of Recollection for your next destination.
How the hell do you know that already? They did suggest a destination, but that was all. Did you hear from Madame Herta? Madame Herta? It's a world beyond the knowledge of the nameless, after all. I wrote to her hoping that the all-encompassing erudition provide us with some information.
Could there be more to it?
Probably. Yes, there's something else. Miss Black Swan said Infrosia is a world influenced by three paths, and the erudition is one such path.
Logic. The average Pathstrider wouldn't leave any trace behind in the Garden of Recollection's mirror.
Right. So this has to be related to the Emanators, or perhaps even the Eons. That's why I wanted to know if a genius had any clue about it.
It's a pity we do not communicate much within the society. Not to mention we've lost most of our members to the Lord of Silence. I have never heard of Amphorius, however.
Madame Herta said the same, but it did pique my interest, and she agreed to do a little digging. My guess is there's a chance Garden Recollection is behind it. She always had a keen interest in the remembrance technology, after all. It's also thanks to her that we got to make Miss Von May acquaintance a while back. We even went into the Caligan Abyss and bring a Leviathan carcass for our friend. Speaking of her, this is far too much of an understatement, but none of us have expected to see an old friend at Miss Rune Maze. But none of us expected to see an old friend at.
That Foxian girl has indeed been through an unimaginable turn of events. I suppose that's the fate you organic life forms are bound by.
Yeah, about that truly runs deep.
So is it out of goodwill that the Astral Express volunteered to send her back home?
Would the nameless see a point of keeping work and favors apart? It's her request. She hopes to make a brief stop somewhere to refrain her mindset before returning to the Ciangelo, considering her unique position with the Alliance.
Looks like this is one exceptional passenger. Don't you have to accompany her then, Miss Himiko?
My companions are with her. They know Miss Qingyuan better anyways. Plus, those youngsters will definitely do a better job than me when it comes to vacations. And they're probably having a wonderful time now. Nope, they are causing trouble. Or things are back fine.
So, is anyone gonna tell me what's going on?
I love how Sunday is back to, his disguise.
March?
Oh, about that. Why don't you ask him instead? He knows how to present things logically.
Thanks, Marge. Poof, bad things happen. Apparently, there are many ones here with us. I'm going to have to break that stereotype you have of me.
Not now. Of all times. Forget it. I'll tell you. We walked around with Miss Ting-Yun for a while after separating from the rest. But then we ran into something weird.
Wait, am I missing something? Did I miss something here? Because how do we, like, find Ting-Yun? Because I feel like we skipped a major part in the story.
Did something happen in the dreamscape?
Actually, it's more like it was someone's fault. We met a Pepeshi filming a Try Not to Laugh challenge, and he gave us some of his candy. A type of candy that's supposed to make you fall over laughing.
So that sort of try not to laugh challenge.
I didn't really want to do it, but he insisted on us giving it a shot. That's how we got into this problem.
What happened?
We failed the challenge terribly. I still want more candies. Behold, the laughing pig person.
Oh, come on, stop interrupting. So, we had some candy, and we're so happy we rolled around on the ground for a bit before standing up. But once we did, we realized Miss Tingyun ate the candy too. But she only sneezed nonstop. Achoo! Achoo! Sneeze after sneeze. And before we knew it, she multiplied into several Tingyuns right in front of us.
Okay.
What's your take on this?
The dreamscape is a Memoria world. It is likely the candy triggered her hypersensitive mind, causing scattered memory fragments to dissociate and become entities themselves.
I guess.
There is no cause for concern. We've experienced similar incidents from time to time in the sweet dream.
Mr. Yang? Who's this?
This is workday.
It's okay. You can reveal yourself now.
I was only being careful, or we would have been stopped by the Bloodhounds more than once on our way here. Help me remove my disguise. 1 week.
Okay.
It's been a while, everyone.
You! What's going on?
Everyone, stay calm. I'll explain.
Immediately go like, what's going on, Yang? Betrayed us? We gotta fight? My bad versus your black hole game?
I believe that at this point, Sunday has no reason to be dishonest. But to prevent any unforeseen complications, I'll be accompanying him everywhere he goes until he leaves Penacony.
Alright.
Mr. 1 Week here is an old acquaintance of Sunday's.
Pleased to meet you, fair lady. And you, of course. You're the heavyweight who pummeled this control freak.
I'm not one to boast about past feats. It was a team effort.
The surprises just keep pouring in. First there was Miss Acheron, and then Miss Tingyun. Why does it seem like Mr. Yang always comes back with some extraordinary guests?
Let's leave this discussion for later. For now, we should be focusing on returning Miss Tingyun to her normal self.
Alright,
That's
Sorry, I was
not
looking at
gonna
something.
be easy. You'll see what I mean, Mr. Yang. These Tingyuns aren't exactly easy to communicate with.
Alright, so I'm very confused. Did I miss something here? Pause and say. Excuse me on this.
Let me stay here alone.
Did I miss something? Because I feel like I am missing something. Because her space station, research user. Let's go and bring in Uber 2. Okay, I'm not missing anything. Okay, I thought I was. I'm kind of confused. Like, I know she came back, but at the same time, I was just like, I thought I may have missed like a piece of story or something because there's like they just like jumped in and said, "Up, she's here." Well, that is a interesting layout. Interesting. I need to go back to the mission. Always forget what the mission is. Continue challenge. Okay. So, Past Merchant Guild. Foxy in. Thank you. Question.
Miss March 7th, have you taken the time to consider my suggestion?
Your suggestion? Oh, wait. Which Miss Ting-Yoon are you again?
It's me! I'm the one who wants every Ting-Yoon to come together to form the Ting-Yoon Merchant Guild.
I mean...
How often do you get the chance to work with yourself? Just imagine how in sync we'll be with one another. We're bound to thrive and prosper. I know, we can't leave the dreamscape to trade with the outside world, so that's where you come in, Miss March 7th. Your wits surpass many others, making you the perfect person to handle liaison negotiations on our behalf.
I guess I can consider it. I hope everything goes smoothly for your guild. There. Now do you see what I mean, Mr. Yang?
There does appear to be an element of her talking to herself.
It is nice to see her again, but I'm so confused. I feel like I'm missing a piece of the story. Because they pretty much said... Because last time we remember, Lan Mei found her. And then next thing I know, she's with us. And she's here with us on Penacony. And I'm just like, what the hell am I missing here? I must be missing something. I missed some kind of story or plot or something. Lock phones in my copy myself. It's human these days.
Hey! You better not be referring to the part about my wits surpassing many others.
Mr. Yang mentioned the Express's next voyage is to send a passenger back home. Could this lady be from the Xianzhou Alliance?
Yes, more specifically, the Xianzhou Luofu.
The Luofu? Didn't the Antimatter Legion launch an ambush on the Luofu some time ago? Was she one of the few survivors?
Quite the contrary. She might have been the person closest to the eye of the storm.
Looks like there's a lot more to this story.
Story for another time. As host of the Dreamscape, do you have any suggestions for fixing this problem?
Yep, find the source.
I don't have much to go on now. Perhaps we should talk to the other Miss Ting-Yoons here.
Visionary Ting-Yoon. Fire Enthusiast Ting-Yoon. Foodie Ting-Yoon. What's the other one? Silver Tongue Ting-Yoon. Okay.
That sounds nice. People never forget a personally prepared home-cooked meal. But then again, gifts should be lasting. What about a delightful new bouquet of flowers on the table each day? Wouldn't they do a better job at brightening up someone's
So
day?
these are all just like little bits and pieces of our personality. So she's a flower enthusiast.
That sounds like a good idea.
What's Silver Tongue gonna do?
If we really want to do this right, though, it's the thought behind the gift that truly matters. The more thought goes into the gift, the better the recipient feels it.
Okay.
She makes a valid point, too.
You sure have a way of not offending anyone.
These three Ting-Yoons don't look like they'll be reaching a conclusion anytime soon. We won't be able to get a word in.
So, what do you think, Sonny?
Sonny?
Let's try a different name, my dear friend.
Oh, don't we sound chummier that way?
Apparently there's a glitch in the system, and now there is Apparently she started sneezing and now like multiple personality like shattered. And now it's like multiple like versions
The
of her.
problem with Miss Ting Yun is just as I suspected before. That prank shattered her into notes that are each a part of her.
Yep.
In other words, it means the Ting Yuns we see here are all different aspects of her psyche.
Okay. You just made it sound a whole lot more complicated.
At any rate, this is a known occurrence across the dreamscape. Tuning could be the way to fix it. The only problem is that these Miss Ting Yuns are too caught up in their own world. Is there one we can properly speak with?
One that we can speak with? Oh, I think there is one.
Oh.
But it may take me a while to identify her.
Okay. Find team that's easy to communicate with. Who can sell to? Still don't understand. Money grubber. No. Sweepwalking, invincible fan wielder, sweepwalking. Kitty. Anyone hiding down here? Nope. I don't know, sweepwalking a kitty's gonna be helpful. Money grubby. Nah, I don't think these ones don't seem like they're gonna be good talkable ones. Not sure it's the right person. Am I missing one? Flower, silver tongue, visionary. Abby one. Sweepwalking. I think the sweep. Invincible fan wielder. Guess the kitty? Let's try the kitty one. Kitty to you.
You can't fly? Why? I can. I can fly. A long, long time ago, a big girl flew with me really high into the sky.
So this is like our inner child. Okay.
I'll take you next time. Pinky promise? Should we get someone to watch over her?
Nah, I think she's perfectly fine on her own. The childlike innocence that adults have is a lot more resilient than you can imagine.
Even if that's true, it doesn't apply to her.
Okay, not this one. There's gotta be one hiding somewhere. Okay, invincible fan wielding one.
Huh? Yikes! She's scary. No, I won't be able to talk to her.
Oh, were you all looking for me?
Hey, the questionable. There we go.
Oh, were you all looking for me?
There we go. The one with the question mark. Huzzah, we found one.
Found her. If I remember correctly, this Miss Ting Yun's trait is...
Logic?
It's nothing special, really.
Somewhat normal to you. There she is. This is also a side.
She ought to meet your one we can properly speak with requirement, right?
Worth a try. My lady, if I may, I wish to perform a tuning on you.
Before you start, you should know that we're keeping our eyes on you. If you even think about taking Miss Ting Yun hostage...
Brace yourself for gravitational disintegration. Know that there are 4 pairs of eyes. 4 pairs of eyes on you, 3 of us. Remember... we're the most formal people in all Pentagony. Gravitational disintegration.
It is not my intention to provoke you.
His eyes,
Perhaps,
like
as
him.
assurance, we can have my friend here perform the task in my stead. One Week has a higher mastery of the harmony than I do.
Okay.
That is true.
If you still have concerns, you are also free to restrain me while he performs the tuning.
There's no need for that. You're acting so sincere. I'm actually surprised.
Are you all right with this, Miss Tingyun?
I go as the wind blows, so.
Oh,
you
she's
may
she's
decide
just like
for me.
laid back.
Then kindly forgive our intrusion. Please do your best, One Week.
All right. What was that? Oh.
What the? Did any of you hear a voice just now?
A voice?
Never mind.
Is that what's her name?
Look, it's working.
So, to anyone who doesn't know this, Tingyun was actually a very... We thought she was dead. Apparently someone disguised herself as her, or took possession of her body or something. We don't know the whole exact story of that. Her name was Fentelia. She is a very nasty woman. Oh? There she is.
Never did I expect that every encounter with you would always be in moments of distress. Did I conduct myself improperly?
And that's her new form.
Tingyun, you're finally back.
And you look different.
You may be small, but you're pretty amazing. Huh? What's wrong?
It's nothing. Just a trivial matter.
What do you sense?
I should have let you handle it yourself. This girl is not as ordinary as she appears. I nearly died. Just now.
And he collapsed. He almost died. Darkness descends upon the eyes. Comes in of chaos before the birth of the universe and mists.
Don't
What?
be afraid.
Huh?
What is this place?
No matter what you see, you only need to remember one thing.
Is this on May or Fentelia talking?
You're not alone.
What's going on?
Who are you? And who am I? Is that where I came from?
A hallway? Sure, let's go with that.
And where does this path lead?
Sorry, Fuwei, you're temporarily added and can make changes to the lineup menu. She's temporarily added. Ooh-la-la. Sweet. Now, what would be a good team? What would be a good team for her? I think I got. Let me see. I think I know people have like teased what you needed for her to be used. She is nihility. Fire. What do I have? I know I got something on this device. Camera trip Twitter. She her. There it is. Oh, just pretty much. Broken the fence. So it's pretty much the same build I have for Ting. It's like, yes, that is a move. Honestly, it's actually this.
Don't worry, Miss Ranmei. I am recovering well.
Okay, there's that move. What happens if we do that? Honestly. Old form versus with her new form. Where is she? Oh, did they? Oh. Oh, they did us dirty. You can't put her. Oh, there she is. Nope. No nonsense between you two? Okay. Yeah, apparently her new name is like Fugway. I don't get it. Maybe get some actual, like, acknowledgement now to explain what the hell's going on. But, yeah, I think like the best... From what my little thing says, I built...
Always remember, don't let life leave you any regrets.
This is a very fire-based team. Holy smokes. Two is better than one. Yeah, you right. What would be a funny team? Yeah, fiction off matter. Huh. Okay. So I'm gonna have fun with this. We're gonna do this round first. From what the little thing's telling me, just switch it out with a Trailblazer and you're done. Fox team? Ooh, that's a... Do I even have enough to do a whole Fox team? 1, 2, 3, 4. Ooh, what did she say? Where is she? There she is. Hold on, I want to see something. Now you say that, because these two are, like, very close. So I want to see what Yukon says.
We must both move on now.
That's it? That's all you gotta say to this? You gotta say something, right?
Madam Yukong.
Yep.
Allow me to handle the negotiations. I can buy us some time.
Was that the old voice?
Madam Yukong, please allow me to fight by your side.
Well, that's... One's more passive, one's more aggressive. Okay. I could do that. I could do the lineup. But seriously, I do want to try this build. Everyone's saying you just had to switch out... Where did Anmei go?
Always remember.
You just gotta change her out for the Trailblazer. So... I guess we go backwards? Go forwards? Holy freaking criminy.
This path is so dark. Yet it's strange. The farther I walk, the more at peace I feel.
Okay.
Could it be that this isn't the first time?
It really just gets darker.
This path is so dark. Yet it's strange. The...
Okay, so it just works me back here.
Could it be that this isn't the first? That looks so familiar. Does she want to lead me somewhere?
It's you. Okay. Team Furry, oh god. And you guys are...
The life support pod is ready. There were only minor issues.
Explain.
That's great. Otherwise, that person from the Xianzhou might not be able to hold on much longer.
You're still trying. There's no precedent for saving someone who was destroyed by a Lord Ravager. Will it even work?
Well, so Fenrir is the Lord Ravager, which is like next to kin to like the god of destruction in this world, and he is not so bueno from what we know about him.
I'm not a genius, so I don't understand the logic behind it. But if
Luis
she says
Fenrir
it's
is.
possible, then it must be.
Excuse me. Could you tell me where I am? Can they not hear me?
Okay. Interesting. Investigate.
This girl is...
Observation log day 6. Furry extremely aware and the observed subject has started to provide short answers for some simple questions, even though her cognition is still in a chaotic state. From what has been observed so far, she is not incapable of composing a long, complex sentence. However, an unbearable, intense pain would immediately attack her with high frequency, enough to interrupt her farts or even render her temporarily unconscious. The relevant information should be delivered to Madame Ranmei for her to decide whether to observe the subject's sense should be temporarily numbed before conducting questions. Correction. We have temporarily blocked the subject's various senses and are trying as much as we can to alleviate the pain. Can't even still. Alleviate. God dang it, I can't speak today. No further questions will be made until the body's repair has been made some progress. Until then, this is the record of the questions that have been observed that have already been answered. What is your name? Subject replied within 3 seconds. Tingyun. What did you encounter? The observer subject spent some additional period of time in rumination before suffering an intense pain and losing their conscience. After being questioned 4 times, it can be confirmed that the observed subject knows about the related details, but struggles to elucidate the knowledge during the limited period of coherence.
Tingyun. What a familiar name. Do I know her?
Don't question it. Keep moving forward.
It's you again. Who's talking to me?
Alright. I'm very curious.
These are...
These are wounds left by the destruction. They have taken root within your body and cannot be removed.
The destruction? I don't understand. Please, who are you? And why won't you show yourself?
I can't go to you. All I can do is wait for you to finish walking this path.
I think that's Lan Mei talking.
You want me to go through here? Do I have to fight it?
There's no need for that. It's too dangerous, and you can't do it anyway. Don't fight it. Embrace it. Try to coexist with it. Think of it as feeling your own scars.
My scars?
Okay.
Wait.
Interesting.
Is this called coexisting?
The frick just
Don't
happened?
worry. As I said before, you're not alone.
Okay.
Things
Sure.
can never unite our goals.
Joining the battle. Detonate.
Until everything burns to ashes!
And then Aegon just goes kaboom! Damn.
Every petal, all will be swept away by the wind.
Yeah, no, that's not me talking.
I will claim victory for myself. Fight to live!
No holding back.
What do you do exactly? Oh, I can't. Oh, wait, here we go. Abilities. Deals modified damage. Deals modified damage to an enemy. Skill. Grants one ally Foxy and Prayer, which increases break effect. And enables a reduced toughness when attacking enemies that don't have a corresponding weakness type. Oh yeah, that definitely helps. That definitely helps her so much. That definitely helps Firefly. Makes this unit enter a towards scorched state. Enhances basic attack. When ally units with Foxy and Prayer's attack, Fugue has a higher chance to reduce the enemy's target defense. Deals fire damage to all enemies. This attack ignores weakness type and reduces all enemies' toughness. While Fugue is on the field, enemies target will additionally inflict with Cloud Flame Luster. Is that what's doing that thing? When Cloud Flame Luster is reduced to 0, the enemies will take weakness break damage again. After all allies' weakness broken, enemy targets additionally deal super break damage. Oh, I'm 100% going for her now. Last.
Share good fortunes.
May the foul stench dissipate quickly. Time to cleanse the filth. I will claim set the seas of free!
This is why I like.
Have we met?
Oh, I just realized her tail just grew. I see she has 9. She's the 9-tailed fox. I just realized. Is that because of her effect?
Dream vanished.
Allow me to purge the roots.
Oh, the
of
tail goes
problem.
away. Dang.
How can it be? Why are there still so many of them? The ones from before weren't defeated either?
As I said before,
Yep,
you
that
can't
found me.
defeat them. No one can. You can fall into the darkness and die alongside these scars of the destruction. Or bring them with you when you return to the world here. These are your 2 choices.
Hang on a minute. She likes to play God a little too much.
Return to the world? What are you saying?
There she is.
Oh. No wonder those 2 ignored me.
There she is.
Am I just a wandering spirit now?
Close, but not quite.
So... I'm trapped between life and death? Existing in a limbo?
Good way to put it.
You can think of it that way.
I mean, you are being extremely cold right now. How are you talking to her if she's in limbo?
Based on what you said, even if I should wake up, these wounds that caused my death will remain on my body and never heal? don't understand. You appear to be trying to save me, benefactor. But why are you telling me all this?
So you can decide on what to do.
It's a habit of mine. I believe everyone should have the right to choose whether they wish to return to this world or not.
Be that as it may, I don't remember anything. There's nothing to help me make a choice.
That doesn't matter. I believe the desire to live was born from nothing to begin with. You may also
Ranmei has
prove
always been
yourself
like
to be the exception.
For anyone who doesn't know,
I would also
Ranmei,
be
this
pleased
person right
with
here,
that result.
she's always been like a very play God kind of concept. She's always like trying to create things, create new species, create new things, like understand life, life's meaning, pretty much. Which is kind of interesting. How is she talking to her if she's in limbo?
How troublesome. But I suppose that's part of living.
Yeah. So this explains it a little bit. Like,
survival or destruction is no longer a choice for you. They both now grow along the same path.
well, that's why she's Nihility now. Because she was originally Harmony, so Nihility makes sense. Because
And only by walking this path will you break through the darkness and arrive at my side.
there she is.
Feeling more awake? Congratulations. You attained your very first victory in this tug of war. It's a good start.
She is built different.
This is...
Let me explain. You were attacked by a Lord Ravager. By all rights, you should not have survived. But someone didn't agree with that assessment, and it just so happens I was able to fulfill his request.
His request? Someone didn't agree with that assessment. Fulfill his request. Who are we talking about?
What about the other merchants?
I don't know.
Why me?
Because you were the most unfortunate. You fell into the hands of that Lord Ravager, who destroyed your body and spirit.
Alright.
Yet, you were also the most fortunate. Her desire to claim everything about you for herself meant she needed time, so you were spared instant annihilation. There is only a fine line between resurrection and escaping death. Yet, they couldn't be more different. If you had truly died, I would have been powerless to do anything for you.
She was hanging on by a thread. Wow.
My body feels strange.
I'm sorry. I can't let you regain your ability to feel just yet. You'd be in excruciating pain. Your body was contaminated by the destruction and suffered severe damage. As I said before, these wounds will stay with you for the rest of your life.
So she's just numb?
To prevent its resurgence, I made some minor modifications to your body. Or more specifically, your tail.
Oh.
You'll have to learn to adapt to it. Unfortunately, the inescapable price of survival is often more adversity.
Regardless, I'm grateful to you for saving my life.
Yay, so this is
There's
actually
no
the real
need for
thing you...
that. This
Nah,
is
I
merely a
clone or anything.
transaction. With this, the debt between the traveling merchant and me is clear.
Traveling merchant. Wu Shao?
Who?
Wu Shao saved her? Saved her?
Don't worry about it. You should sleep for a little longer. By the time you wake up, you won't remember any of these details.
I know that feeling. The amnesia. When amnesia kicks in on your body. Oh my god. I don't remember anything from my last surgery.
I'll arrange for someone to send
The
you
sedation
home.
knocks you out and
Which
makes your
reminds me.
brain fuzzy.
You seem to have some dependable friends with close ties to you.
Yeah.
You should go with them. It can only help with your recovery to hear more about your past.
At this point, past events revealed to be tuning the Sade one more time. Well, it explains her tale.
Are you all
And
right?
explains why she is now nihility. I guess.
Did I pass out?
Only for a little while, it's okay. We were just about to make a...
The tuning rebounded and affected 1 week instead. This is no ordinary woman.
Yeah?
I suppose there's no point in hiding it from you anymore. Miss Tingyun is originally from the Xianzhou. She had an unfortunate encounter with a Lord Ravager who robbed her of her identity and left her on the verge of death. While she miraculously escaped with her life, her body suffered terrible injuries beyond all power to heal.
But something happened to change that outcome?
Yes.
Yes, a genius got involved. She's very accomplished in the field of life sciences and managed to grant Miss Tingyun a shot at survival. After that, she asked the Express to escort Miss Tingyun back home. We made a stop at Penacony along the way, partly to allow her some time to convalesce.
I'm so sorry. I thought no one would be affected if I hid inside a dream. I didn't expect so many mishaps to happen.
That's all right. So long as nobody was hurt. Can I get something to drink? I feel like I've been asleep for 10 years.
That's fine. We should find another place to talk anyway. We drew some attention with that commotion earlier.
Shortly after. So that explains a lot. Thank God. I was gonna like,
So
we need
glad
answers.
I'm a local, you know.
So, again.
You'll have to make do.
In any case, I must thank the both of you for your assistance.
It was nothing. Now that the matter with Miss Tingyun is resolved, are we meeting your other two companions next?
There's no need for that. Mr. 1 Week is in poor condition, so let's wrap up your farewells first. I'll leave Miss Tingyun in your hands.
Huh? But, Mr. Yang, the messenger from the Xianzhou is almost here. You're not coming with us?
I trust that you can handle it. Besides, Himiko will be there. She'll be able to handle any decisions should you run into any difficulties.
Okay, we better hurry then.
So where are we going?
It's ridiculous. How come I keep bumping into colleagues?
Discuss next steps.
Where are you planning to go next?
Could you give me some time to think about it?
There you go.
Shall we
Yeah.
keep going then?
Where are we going? What are we gonna...
Did you forget already? Miss Ting Yoon is going back to the Alliance, so we're here to help her pick out souvenirs.
I'm not too familiar with this planet. I'm worried an unscrupulous cutthroat merchant will try to take advantage of me. Luckily, the people I want to buy these gifts for are friends you already know on the Xianzhou. So I'll be counting on both your stakeholder intuitions for recommendations.
Alright.
As if a merchant could seriously take advantage of you.
No, I already picked up a few gifts earlier. So that means there's only 3 more left to go.
Alright, we need to go up.
But we've already lost a lot of time. So we'd better not drag our feet.
We gotta go upstairs. I'll take that. I gotta run. What are we doing? Talking to you? Shop assistant.
Welcome. How can I help you?
Hello there. It's my first time visiting the Dreamscape, so I wanted to buy some local specialties as souvenirs for my friends back home. My 2 friends here are more familiar with the Dreamscape and recommended your shop, so I'm here to take a look.
Why, you really know how to flatter. Go ahead. Browse all you like.
First we have Lady Fu Xuan of the Divination Commission.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think best suits her?
Well, how do I want to cocky eye mask? Unicycler? Cocky eye mask? I guess?
Did you pick that because of her third eye?
Maybe.
A meticulously thought out and interesting suggestion. It'll make for a novel gift. Let's go with that. Next is General Jing Yuan.
Hey, General. What we got for him? Some Penigani shares. Send him a division of elite fighters. Dreamjoy memoir film reel. Send him a division of elite fighters. Some Penigani shares. I feel like the film reel would be nice.
Come to Clock Studios theme park to learn more about the history of the planet of festivities. I think the General will like this gift. Finally, we have Lady Bailu of the Alchemy Commission. She loves excitement.
Yeah, she does. She's a kid. Soulgrad syrup, hamster bowl, night hair clip. She likes food.
That's a good idea. It might be commonplace, but it's still a specialty of Penacony. It would make for an ideal gift to bring home.
And she's a foodie, so
That's all.
she always
though.
talks about food.
Please wrap them up for me. Thanks to both your help, everything went smoother than I expected. And it looks like we still have some time to spare.
Why don't we pay another visit to the Dreamscape sales store? You can find memory bubbles pretty much anywhere, but Penacony's dream bubbles are extraordinary. Even if we don't get them as gifts, we can keep them as souvenirs for ourselves.
A souvenir for myself. That's definitely an idea I can get behind. But there's one more thing I wish to do. Since this is our last stop, could I have a word with you two in private? Perhaps somewhere more secluded. I'd like to discuss a personal matter.
Sure. To the lit. To, Dream Drop.
We have it all.
Oh. Over here then? Okay.
This is a good spot.
What's up?
Miss Ting Yoon, what's this about?
You've looked out for me during our travels together these past few days. I'm truly grateful and can't thank you enough. But there are some things I find difficult to forget. I feel it's only right that I tell you what's on my mind before we part ways.
Okay, Darnisha, calm down.
Do you two still remember what it was like when you first saw me?
How could we forget? He was so shocked. He was frozen in place when he shouted.
Exactly.
Yeah, I'd be shocked too.
And that's precisely why I haven't been able to shake off this strange feeling in the days since I started traveling with you. When I asked for your names, I couldn't help but think that this first encounter was actually a long-awaited reunion for you. I've heard about what happened to you on the Xianzhou. And I've got to admit that Fantilia's disguise was so perfect, it was like another me tricking everyone.
Yeah, we couldn't even tell when you were replaced by Fantilia. I figured it happened when we were after Kafka. You vanished for a while. I thought you must have come back as a double.
I don't know what's going on.
But it was much earlier than that.
I'd say don't worry about the game. This happened like at the beginning when the game first came out, so you were not missing anything, honestly.
That thought has me filled with sorrow.
This is a
As if
story
piece
from
of
like
my life had been stolen
long
away,
ago.
and I had no part in it. That's what I've been puzzled about too. I never actually saw how Fantilia managed to disguise herself as me. What was your impression of that Tingyun, if you recall?
Bit dangerous, the calculating. I wouldn't say dangerous. She was a bit calculating.
That part is true. I'm always calculating when it comes to business, but never with people. So, what did she seem like to you?
A shrewd merchant. Potential emanator of destruction.
I'll just assume that's a compliment. Maybe next time you could just say silver-tongued. Was there anything particularly memorable?
High IQ. High EQ. Extremely flexible. Mark said you were Bartsy.
Now's not the time for those kinds of jokes.
Wow, you went straight into gutter.
Now the final question. In your eyes, am I just like the Tingyun you remember?
Didn't expect that one to go in the gutter quick. I thought she was gonna be like, she was more lenient. She wasn't like strict or anything. Smile away, boy, smile away. Yes.
Wait, don't you find that question a bit weird? You're the real Tingyun. Why compare yourself to an imposter?
Oh, Miss March, you might have the wrong idea. I'm just feeling a mix of regret and relief.
Uh-huh.
As a merchant, staying well-informed is crucial. It's only natural for me to stay updated on the events of the Lawfu before I return.
And honestly, she played a good role to disguise herself as you.
If I had rushed in and out back then, I wouldn't have been much help. Instead, I would have postponed the trip and sought assistance from allies, but in that case...
We wouldn't have crossed paths.
Exactly. Based on your description, that Lord Ravager was indeed cunning. Her demeanor mirrored mine so closely that it felt like she was living my life for a few days, rather than merely disguising herself. I regret missing out on your Sanjo journey. But everything that unfolded afterward, aside from the scheming, played out exactly as if I'd been there. This leads me to consider another possibility. Fantilia had stolen a piece of my life, and a Foxian always gets even. I will not be taken advantage of. I must take something back from her as well. But after thinking it over, the only thing that could be considered equal value is the bond I have with all of you. That thought has brought me great comfort. And now I know how to speak to you properly. We've never even met before, and here you are, offering your help, just as before. I should have treated you with respect, but fear of Fantilia made me act like somebody else. And now, I will reclaim everything I have lost. And it should begin with a proper acknowledgement. Dear benefactors, I extend my heartfelt gratitude to you.
You're welcome.
Looks like we're off to a good start.
I wish there was one that says, "We're not your
like this from
benefactors,
now
we're your
on."
friends." That's what I would have said, honestly. We're no longer benefactors, we're your friends.
And you, my dear benefactors, will be my source of courage.
Ow.
Miss Ting-Yoon, that's way too over the top. Just don't make any risky decisions. It might overwhelm him.
We'll see. I just hope the Ting-Yoon in your memories won't be tainted by Fantilia anymore. All right, no more questions. I hope I didn't take up too much of your time. Let's continue on our way.
Yeah, let's go. Apparition return. Alright, now where are we going? Oh, we're talking to... what's his name? Dr. Edward! Hello, sir.
Welcome to the Dreamscape sales store. Dr. Edward at your service.
Hey, Doc.
We're looking for some dreams to give as gifts. Something exotic and preferably captivating.
Just a friendly reminder, being too picky won't help you find the best dreams. You just dampen your spirits ahead of time. That being said, there are always some lucky exceptions. Not too long ago, I procured a dream bubble that sounds perfect for you.
No.
The story unfolds in the Shenjo Alliance, where a young swordmaster strives to become the sword champion. However, his junior Foxian sword, who just turned 100, puts him in a tough spot.
Okay. Right. It sounds kind of familiar.
Why does that sound oddly familiar?
It does. It does. Why does that sound familiar? Who are we talking about? Are we talking about Tanisha's favorite sword boy?
Since I'm returning to the Xianzhou, I think it's better to choose something unrelated to the Alliance.
Sus.
Feel free to pick a few for me.
I love customers like you. So easy to work with.
So easy to take advantage of, you mean? Just don't pick anything weird, okay?
Oh, speaking of dreamscapes, I have a gift for you, my benefactors.
No.
After troubling you all this time, I couldn't leave without properly expressing my thanks. Here's a dream bubble for you. I hope you enjoy it.
Wow. That's really nice of you.
Here are the dream bubbles I've prepared. Thank you for your business.
It's just...
Well, it looks like everything's finally in order. I suppose
Oh, I hit that a little too early. Ting-Yun's Dream Bubble. And we gotta go... Oh. Where do we go? Oh, we gotta go... The Trailblazer Stearns. Ah, yes, we gotta go on the boat. Sailboat.
I can't believe it's time for Miss Ting-Yun to leave. I'm not ready to say goodbye just yet.
Damn straight. I don't want to say bye to her either. Here's Himiko. Our mute Himiko. You're back.
Yeah, we got delayed on the way. Mr. Yang will explain in detail when he gets back. Has the messenger from the Xianzhou arrived yet?
Yes, we've been chatting for a while. It turns out she's an old acquaintance of yours. Yukong.
Long time no see, everyone.
Madame Yukong?
I've imagined this moment many times.
No. I think Yukong like took her in as like a little, like her daughter or something.
I was worried I might embarrass myself in front of you. I even rehearsed every word beforehand.
They have some kind of relationship.
But now it seems it was unnecessary. Ting-Yun, I'm here to take you home.
You two must have a lot to catch up on after being apart for so long. We'll give you some space.
Madame Yukong, I wasn't expecting it to be you. What a wonderful surprise.
I wanted to come because, after all, it's you who's coming home.
Oh, she volunteered. That's nice.
Yeah, me of all people.
Your body. It's going to be tough from now on, isn't it?
I've already escaped death once. What more could I ask for? Also, it's not all bad. I might even beat you at arm wrestling now.
You're still the same, carefree as always. I have a lot I'd like to tell you, but I'll save it for the road. It's a long journey back to the Luofu. Even if we can't completely rid you of the pain, there must be ways to alleviate it on the Xianzhou.
I have no doubt. But since we're alone here, may I ask you one more thing? Do I really have to go back to the Luofu?
Why? You don't want to?
Ooh.
Despite Fantilia's ruthlessness, she spared me when I should have been eliminated. And why did Miss Ron Mei, who has no ties to the Xianzhou, go out of her way to save me? It seems as if I've become a pawn in someone else's game.
Yeah, that makes sense. And from what I've heard, when she said traveling merchant, I heard first thing that came to my mind was Liu Shao.
There are people
do with the
within the
coffin.
Alliance who also believe that the suspect is now on the Yuchua.
If that's the case, it's all the more reason for me not to return to the Luofu and complicate things. I might as well take advantage of this situation.
That's why you should go home and take advantage of the situation.
Take advantage of the situation? What do you mean?
Right now, the marks of ruin inside me maintain a delicate balance. Moreover, they were created by Fantilia herself. If possible, please inform the General and arrange for me to meet with the Marshal. Maybe this body of mine can help the Alliance get one step closer to the Xianzhou's enemies.
Oh.
When Ron Mei visited the Luofu earlier, she mentioned what happened to you. This coincided with when the message sent by the Astral Express arrived.
I just got a really weird achievement in 9 souls. What'd you get?
The Arbiter Generals concluded that Fentilia did not intend for you to survive. If utilized strategically, this could give the Alliance an element of surprise. If we follow this plan, we must keep your resurrection hidden. But before making any decisions, I want to know what you think. If you wish to go home, I'll support you, no matter what others may say.
I haven't been drinking. I have a drinking problem. Oh god.
Then I'm glad. I shall save you the trouble of hearing what those
That's
people
the
may
achievement.
say.
What'd you do? Drink a bar dry or something?
The road ahead is perilous. If you decide to take it, I won't stop you. Maybe I'm being selfish, but I still want to know. Are you choosing this because it's what you really want?
I've come to see myself clearly in this dream journey. Perhaps it's what people call a blessing in disguise.
Okay.
There is someone who can attest to my true intentions. Please follow me. She should be around here somewhere.
She. Robin?
Is that...
What?
After a strange encounter, I was fragmented into multiple Tingyuns, each embodying a different aspect of my memories.
Alright.
And one of them hasn't returned to me, because she ventured too far. Until now.
Okay.
You mean her? What is she doing?
Waiting for you.
She's captivated by something that has deeply mesmerized me. As a fleeting emotion, she's no different from a newborn. Her boarding this ship was solely down to her inner impulse.
Oh, is this the kitty? The kid version of her? The child?
Madame Yukong, do you remember? Perhaps that was just an ordinary flight for you, but for a certain child, that was her first experience with the sky.
Of course I remember. Back then, you were still young enough for me to carry.
You probably still can. Want to give it a try?
I'm afraid you'd be too heavy for me now.
Just kidding.
I remember you kept begging me to take you to the star skiff, and even dreamed of becoming a pilot. But once you were airborne, you were so nervous that you clung to others for dear life.
This flight was a turning point in my life. The boundless cosmos unfolded before me. I was completely mesmerized. Not just by the view, but
well, they said
by a
Foxy,
realization.
their species, the Foxians, are long-lived species, so could be a while.
In this world, there are paths beyond
She could be up
waiting
there.
for us to explore. Even though I lacked the talent to pilot the star skiff and wasn't much of a warrior, I still chose to travel around with the Merchant Guild. Even to this day, this thrill still courses through me.
That hasn't changed?
Never.
Now I can embark once more on my journey as a traveler of no return, exploring the paths that lie beyond. Speaking of which, how are things with the Whistling Flames?
I've left Yan Ming in charge for now. He's reliable, but he can be a bit extreme, and might not always follow your principles as a traveling merchant.
My principles. Forsake what others fight for, and take what others abandon. That's the way to navigate the world and achieve my goals. I will continue to uphold my principles.
So your motto is one man's trash is another man's treasure kind of concept. I like that.
But now I've also learned that while these merchant principles may apply to humans, they falter in the face of the gods.
But this shouldn't fall on your shoulders to begin with. You are simply an innocent survivor in this war.
Madame Yukong, you were once a survivor in the war too, weren't you?
Got you there. You both got something in common.
In a hazy dream, I vaguely remember someone telling me that the inescapable price of survival is often more adversity. But Madame Yukong, the gods use humans as pawns in their cosmic game, sacrificing countless innocent souls. Have you ever thought about making them pay?
Every moment of every day. But as inconsequential as we are, how can we escape the fate of being mere pawns? If I could choose, I would never want you to become a pawn. I just wish you could still be that carefree little fox, not caught up in this war.
Don't be disheartened, Madame Yukong. Thanks to the favor of the Lord Ravager, I've become a player in this game. Remember, it's often the unassuming pawns, the lone traveler, or the worm that subdues the dragon, that leave even the best strategists helpless.
She's stepping up to the plate.
Now I'll become a cunning speck of dust and make those masterminds behind the curtains sneeze a few times.
The moment of silence lingers after that. Departure is often distinguished from parting, yet they are fortunate enough to waver. But luck never seems to favor everyone. What's that supposed to mean? Being at Dream's Edge. Uh-oh.
Is this place also affected by the Order?
No, I'm just here to bid farewell. I changed my mind along the way. This journey has too many variables, so it shouldn't matter if we add another.
You met when
How did you know she would be here?
I didn't. I had a hunch and decided to try my luck. It seems I can be lucky sometimes.
It's not like you to leave things to luck.
I'm trying to change too.
I don't think you need a bystander in this scenario. Go on ahead.
You're not worried I'll take the opportunity to escape?
I believe you're the kind of person that has the ability and desire to use everything to your advantage. But that everything does not include Miss Robin.
Thank you.
Now then, Mr. 1 Week.
I'm not leaving. No way.
Let him stay. He won't be in the way. I actually need 1 week to be there. She shouldn't be seen talking to a fugitive, no matter the circumstances.
Fair enough.
You don't intend to reveal your true identity to her?
Both parties don't have to be aware that this is a farewell. I shouldn't put her at risk for my selfishness.
Ah.
As you wish.
Hey.
Shall we go then?
Let's go. Our journey can't begin if I can't take this first step.
Speak memory. Temporary added, you can add him to the lineup. Hey! Can I? Would be a good team for Sunday. Pick lineup. Oh wait, I don't have... Oh. There's no one... Oh, god dang it. I don't have anyone that would actually use him for... Nutter butters, man. Nutter butters. I don't think I have anything, honestly. I didn't even think about building him, so I never thought about getting anything for him. Am I making a bad mistake here? Probably. Hey, we're getting somewhere. New little fuzzball we're gonna get in the new... go to that new place. Come on. Where is he? Has it really been that long since he freaking came out? I feel like it hasn't been that long that. Hey. Right is Sunday. Now I'm actually kind of annoyed. Want to build Sunday? Is there some way to build Sunday? Do you have Robin? I do have Robin, actually. Ooh, good idea. Let's have some fun. Boink. And then boink. Confirm. Nothing. I'll just do this. Flip you. Robin back on? See what happens? Nothing. Well, that's a disappointment. What happens if I take him off and throw him back on me? He says something?
How long has it been since we performed together?
Ah.
I missed this.
So I guess her voice I guess Robin's voice actor is part of that strike thing, so she's not gonna be of help. Huzzah. That makes sense now. Yeah, I just... Nope, that's not... Good way. Good way. Sunday, there we go. Boink. Interesting team. Line up. Let's do an order. Saying Faye, Sunday, Robin, Adventure Lane. Sure. Why not? Interesting build. Oh yeah, I forgot the ball. Alright. Let's go say hi to Sis. Okay, Harmony's not gonna work on sister. If it didn't work on Will, it's not gonna work on Robin. It's not gonna work on your sister.
I didn't expect to see you here, Miss Robin.
How fast did you gonna realize it? It's nice to meet you. Nice to meet you, miss. May I know your name?
My name is Wanweek. I'm a member of the Nightingale family.
Oh, you're a Dreamweaver. Thank you for all the hard work. You are the reason the Dreamscape have been able to recover from this crisis.
You're too kind, Miss Robin. You must be very busy. What brings you here to Dream's Edge?
I'm taking a break. I wanted to find a quiet place to relax, ideally somewhere where I could see the stars before I knew it. I walked all the way here. I know these stars only exist in a dream, but...
Well, perhaps the dreamscape is not so different from reality. When we look up into the night sky, the stars aren't really there. The glimmering lights we see are merely the images of stars from long ago.
Yeah, they kind of look like Genshin shooting stars.
So, have we ever truly seen a real sky full of stars?
That's your brother. You realized it. Glitch in the Matrix. Come on. She got it. You're very philosophical, Miss One Week. You remind me of someone I know. Do you work nearby?
No. Today is my rest day. There's going to be a show later, so I came early to find a good seat.
A show? Here?
It's somewhere farther away. They say it's a farewell performance. The kind that's better to listen to from afar than watch it performed live.
I see. In that case, the observation deck is a good choice. You can see all of Penacony from here. Distance can make some things appear more beautiful.
Miss Robin, may I stay here with you to gaze at the stars before the show begins?
Of course. You don't have to be so courteous. I should be the one asking. This is Dream Edge, after all, and the Dreamers are its true masters. He walks away and turns.
Still, these stars are unfamiliar to me. I don't recognize any of them, and it makes me feel uneasy.
What makes you feel this way? Is it because the sky is so far away, or because it's unknown?
Perhaps it's both. The Stellaron disaster may not have had any real consequences, but many guests still chose to check out. Now the hotel feels quieter than before. It makes me wonder what Penacony's future will be like. I just hope it will not negatively affect you, Miss Robin.
You're too kind. I'll be fine. The disaster was unexpected, but because of it, I was able to witness many pass, and I think about many futures. My only real regret is that I left some things unsaid.
Did the person you wanted to say them to leave?
Yes. You left in such a hurry, that I didn't even get a chance to say goodbye.
Sometimes, what's in your heart doesn't need to be dressed up in words. Maybe he already knows what you wanted to say.
I don't think we should... Don't you think we should put in some effort when we want to encourage someone?
If you don't mind me asking, who is it that you wish to encourage?
Say someone else beside your brother, just for the... just to fuck with him. It's someone who's experienced very recently and is about to embark on a long journey.
There are many such people on Penacony. Failure is like the setting sun to a dream chaser. It's something that happens every day. I believe they all have the willpower to start anew. Especially after receiving a smile from you, Miss Robin.
But he's different. He's stronger than most ordinary people. But because of it, people have this misconception. They think that when he falls, he will stand back up faster than anyone else.
Are you saying that's not true?
It's not. Because before he stands up again, he will hesitate and agonize for ages over whether that this is the right course of action. She's calling you
Failure may be a good thing for someone like that. Being able to reflect on one's actions is a valuable quality to have.
You may be right, but I still hope he'll never change. That he'll never change.
Why is that?
Because I have faith in the person I remember him to be. He may have taken the wrong approach when he failed, but I don't think he had the wrong intentions. We once stood together on the same starting line, but now it's his turn to fight for the stars. I believe he'll find the right path, even if he has to do it alone. We don't have to soar into the sky together. Because I know we'll unite one day up there in the clouds.
I hope so.
Miss One Week, may I ask a favor? There's a jigsaw here. Would you like to finish it before we leave? Oh, the one behind me. If I have a Dreamweaver help, maybe I'll be able to fill in the missing pieces.
A dream jigsaw. I see. I'll do my best.
Don't worry. If you can't find them, just think of it as us taking a walk together.
I'm still inexperienced, so let's just hope we get lucky.
Thank you anyways. I expected the first jigsaw piece will be part of the starry sky. As for the other piece, I hope it will symbolize the wings.
It seems we've been blessed with good fortune today.
This is... Squirrel Note. Squirrel Note was up here. May your skies be forever radiant. Seems familiar.
Another Dreamweaver probably left this behind. It's a habit for this profession. They hope to use these blessings as a foundation for the dreamscape. The second jigsaw piece. Is this a pair of wings or a decoration made of feathers?
Maybe it's somewhere in between the two. It's a pair of broken wings.
We should keep looking.
It's okay. Let's use this one. Just as before, a note is placed carefully next to the puzzle, like someone got here a step earlier. May your stage be forever illustrious. One more thing. Staying fit is important. Don't forget to eat well, too. We have enough. Let's go back. That was an interesting one. Damn. And lady. there. 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 There we go. It's the little birdie from the story. Clicking in your head.
It's done. Have a look.
That painting feels like a blessing. It also seems to mirror someone's resolve. Even when the broken wings no longer belong to the sky, the directions in which they fall will still be towards the stars.
Soon I shall travel to those unfamiliar stars, none of which I recognize. But as long as you continue to gaze upon them from here, then those unfamiliar stars will one day be the place of our reunion.
Still couldn't bear to say goodbye in the end, maybe. I'm stronger than you think. Yeah, she figured it out. Knew it. I must try to relax. You must try to relax on your own. Covered.
That didn't seem like a perfect goodbye.
Good enough. Of course she knows. If Well figured out, she's gonna figure out.
It's enough. I only meant to stay quietly by her side for a bit. But why did you do those unnecessary things?
What things?
Those 2 notes. If someone finds them, they can be used as evidence against her.
Huh. So you can do whatever you want as many times as you want, but I can't? I don't want to live with regret for the rest of my life either.
Live with regret.
Well, you got something on your shoulders.
We're almost done saying our goodbyes, right?
Yes. We only have one last stop. But before we leave, I have a question I'd like to ask you, Mr. Yang. I'm curious. Why did you become a Nameless?
Why the sudden interest?
I always had a feeling that you would never give up on someone who needed help. After spending time with you, I'm even more convinced of this assessment. At this very moment, there are countless worlds above the sky still waiting for the arrival of the Astral Express. Yet you and your companions have chosen to stay here. All for an old friend you never knew, and a notorious fugitive. To trailblaze means to forge ahead. Yet, you stop and spend precious time on people just passing by. All the while you believe this is the natural course of action?
Always a different way to forge a path.
That's not what I think at all. Besides, the watchmaker also made a similar choice.
And because of that, he bid farewell to the Express and never walked among the stars again in his lifetime.
Great time to play Robin's. I can stop one heart's breaking.
Not all journeys lead to the stars. Even if we leave the Express, some trailblazing paths will still continue. You can think of it this way. The title of Nameless doesn't belong to any one person. Each individual will have their own view of what it means to walk this path, and will always try their best, no matter the situation. The goal of my trailblazing is not the unknown world, but every living being who exists under the stars. In my homeland, the name Welt means world. It suggests that each person is a world unto themselves, and that we harbor as many possibilities as the distant stars. The connections I gain on my journey are what is most precious to me.
Oh, that's interesting. Didn't know that.
This
That's
is
kind of cool.
my way of the Trailblaze and the reason why I decided to stay here.
Why me?
Like I said before, I left my home in a hurry too. I know how you feel right now.
He's cooking, yeah, he is.
I also know that a person will only be able to truly face themselves once they've decided to say goodbye to their past, the same way you're doing right here, right now. There was never a third person with us, was there?
I told you he'd find out.
Oh, 1 week was just... Wait, 1 week was just a... imagination?
I should have known nothing could escape your keen eyes.
So...
Since you already know 1 week's secret, there's no need for me to build up suspense.
So, who is he exactly?
Let's go. We'll head straight for the finale and take our final bow in this farewell performance.
So, who is 1 week then? Oh. Okay. Before we do this, I'm gonna take a quick break. It is almost time to... It is my cutoff time, but I want to continue this. So, give me 1 second. I just gotta take a quick break, and then we're gonna get back on track. All right? Give me 1 second, guys. I'm back. Okay. I had to get a drink of water. I was getting thirsty. Anyway, so let's finish this. I think we're at the end, so we're actually gonna end this. So make a team. I want to do. Let's try it. What's gonna happen? Let's try it.
I know you can hide your appearance, but trespassing on restricted family grounds is still a bold move.
Mm-hmm.
Don't worry. I won't take too much time. I was a child when I first visited the Grand Theater. I remember seeing the light behind the curtains from here and believing it to be the morning star guiding me toward the land of the dreams. When I returned here many years later as the head of the Oak family, I finally learned that the light was actually a Stellaron.
Now that you've returned to the stage, what are you planning to do?
Prepare for my departure. I've always believed that a person's starting point should also be his last stop. Have you ever seen the elderly at the end of their lives? As they welcome their final moments.
So 1 week has got to be an elderly. Oh yeah, he wanted to make everything be the weekend. So 1 week.
Much like how babies also stretch their arms into the air when they are first born.
Alright, bye gamer.
Humanity flaps their wings twice as they complete their journey. Once when they are born, and once when they die. In order to flap my own wings and soar again. I will say goodbye. Here. To the me of yesterday.
So this is the order side of him that was controlled by the order.
I really hate this face. My expressions feel so dull and lifeless.
I see. That explains why something always felt off about your appearance. The halo above your head that symbolizes the harmony, it's been missing since the moment we reunited.
It's true that this ring was bestowed upon our people by the heavens. But that doesn't mean it can't be thrown away. While I was in the gallery of thoughts, at the entrance of the dream, I chose to completely sever the halo from myself.
Why?
I am a fugitive, after all. I must remove any chance of being detected by the family. Another reason is to feel pain. A pain like falling from the sky with broken wings that can keep me awake. This is how I can cast aside all the blessings of the harmony and the order and, for the first time in my life, enter the sweet dream as an ordinary person.
Is that also how Mr. 1 Week came into this world?
Pretty much, I guess.
No. You wouldn't believe the real story even if he told you. He was born from an accident. One that you're actually quite familiar with.
Oh, like Nisha.
It was that try not to laugh challenge.
Oh.
Quite embarrassing, to be honest.
Oh.
I was roaming around as an ordinary person when I unfortunately fell into that Pepeshi's trap. The prank that fragmented Miss Ting-Yun also divided my fragile self into two.
Are you saying that he's a part of you? That's quite surprising given that you two look nothing alike.
You could say he's another possibility of me. I too was once a child, with aspirations buried deep within. Over time, those childhood voices grew increasingly faint. Maybe if I had made a small change in my childhood, I would have turned out to be exactly like him. What a pity. Failing to become a better version of yourself. So, my final farewell will be like that of Miss Ting-Yun. I will perform a tuning on myself and return to my complete form. And this also means that 1 week will vanish for good. That's why I said this was the last stop. Is there a possibility that you will be the one who disappears? No. This is a foregone conclusion.
I mean, yeah.
But who's to
I
say
mean,
there
it's
won't
supposed to
be
be
any
an
changes?
angelic place, so it makes
Maybe
sense.
deep down, I'm also anticipating this possibility.
Regardless of the outcome, you will have a witness. I'll be waiting for you in the audience.
Much appreciated.
So I gotta fight myself now. Huzzah!
Now, shall we begin? Anticipating this possibility, you've really changed. In the past, you wouldn't have tolerated any noise at all. I'm about to embark on an unknown journey where it will be impossible to maintain my orderly life. I will have to navigate unexpected surprises, much like today. You're not ready at all, are you? I feel unsettled, maybe even scared. Ever since I left Penacony, I could no longer control everything. Don't flatter yourself. You can't control anything. But isn't that how it is for most people? My fear of the unknown may be a weakness, but your presence has shown me that surprises aren't always bad. Meeting you has been a great help to me, and I'm glad to have discovered this side of myself. I also feel grateful for the opportunity to tell you this in person.
Yeah, in my head.
I truly dislike you.
Who doesn't hate themselves?
What? Are you sure you didn't mean the opposite? I must admit, many of your qualities strike a chord with me. There are times when I want to joke around, freely express my thoughts, or openly share my dislike of a person. Or my fondness. I want to tell her that I love all her songs. Then go for it, Sonny. You always talk about locking the bird in the cage, but you're the one who's trapped. Look at yourself. Besides discipline and hesitation, there's nothing else in your life. If you continue living like a slab of marble, you'll break into pieces when you fall. But I won't become like you. I simply can't. I dislike people who are frivolous. It makes me uncomfortable to even emulate them. If I fail, I will still uphold my principles, such as decorum and stateliness. As for the harmony, my stance remains the same. Whether it's you or the paths, if what I once doubted, or even opposed, becomes the force I must rely on in the future, then this time, my true heart will guide the tuning. I'll leave it to you. What is this? Leaving your fate entirely up to a coin flip? This isn't like you at all. Did you lose your mind after being run over by the Express? Or were you possessed by that IPC gambler? Failure is always the best teacher. To save more lives, you must first understand what they live for and what they die for. The best way to achieve this is through personal experience. You see? I'm already starting to make changes. Whether it's us merging or one of us disappearing, I'll leave the tuning to fate. And see if I can embrace all that I detest. Only then will I truly be able to walk among the living in their world. But what if you can't do it? Well, that's out of my hands. It will just prove that I'm still the same person. The person who always disappoints his sister.
Alrighty.
Falling is just another name for flying. That's why I rejoice at my broken wings. Step into the mortal world to see how it truly is. Then, be born as a human and die as one. And with my last breath, I'll join the weak in reaching my hands toward the sky.
Hey.
On the planet of festivities, whatever identities I once had, they no longer matter. It's not the gods who answer us, but ourselves from the future. I don't have much to say. But, as it's time to part ways, here's one last piece of advice.
I'm not going down easy.
When telling jokes, be sincere. Don't sweat the details, and above all, don't explain them every time.
He tells jokes?
Never mind. Maybe it's better for you not to joke at all. No objections from me. This is so annoying. How did I become so dull? Well, despite everything, try not to be too hard on yourself. There will always be people who are sad.
Alright, so what's gonna happen? We gonna fight someone? Because it looked like we were gonna fight a boss. There we go, we got an animated.
Planet of festivities, land of the dreams. I say goodbye to my home. Should one desire to leave the stage for good,
one must first step back onto the stage.
There we go. It's fighting time.
As expected, the trickiest thing is tuning yourself. These dissonant sounds are much too harsh. Tormented doubt, farewell.
Harmony and unison.
It's on me. Echoes of
Healed up.
You need not fade away. Follow me to the stars. Watch your head.
I venture forth to hunt.
Yes, you do.
Victory is inevitable!
Serenity is before me.
Show me what you can do. I'll give you five.
Disorderly noise.
Please get stronger.
Oh, it's only gonna be a two-phaser with you? Bonk.
All things are part of the melody.
Watch your head.
Disorderly noise.
Mortal form. I will watch over you and guide you on your path.
Resonate all together.
I'll overcome the thorns.
Soul Stars echo.
Hey, let's go. Oh, the music is so overpowered by this one. Nice.
Tormented doubt, farewell.
The fearless knows not fear. Love.
Spend freely.
It is noisy.
It's of no consequence.
Sink into a dream.
All
Disorderly noise. Oh, look to me.
I've heard the call. Watch your head.
Disorderly
This
noise.
mortal form. I will watch over you and guide you on your path. The dice have been cast. Bust.
Do this.
Or maybe I'll take it off.
Disorderly noise.
I venture forth to hunt forever. Triumphant! Victory is inevitable!
I hit the mark.
And I feel like I'm not doing this right.
Fangs and claws got dull.
Disorderly noise. Disorderly noise.
Watch your head. You'll overcome the thorn.
Is this a good deal, man?
Disorderly noise.
No dirty tricks, all right?
All wishes high.
It's of no good.
That was nice. Oh, that was the first damage I took.
Sure, I'll play along. Spend freely. The dice have been cast. Bust. Or maybe I'll take it off.
Disorderly noise.
Oh, this is gonna be a lot.
Shout stars echo.
This is gonna be a long fight.
Show me what you can. I venture forth to hunt forever. Triumphant! Victory is inevitable! Fearless knows not fear.
Hedge your bets.
Disorderly noise.
I mean, it's working. It's pretty stable, but it's just like it's just not doing a lot of damage.
I've heard the call.
Never hesitate!
Disorderly noise.
Watch your head.
That won't do. You need to get stronger.
Together.
Sure, I'll play along. It's on me. It's of no consequence. In this mortal form. I will watch over you
This.
and guide you on your path.
Resonate all together. It's okay. It's okay.
All wishes high.
It's of no. This trial is fitting.
Disorderly noise.
I'll overcome the thorn. The dice have been cast. Bust.
Dude, you are almost dead.
Or maybe I'll take it off. Watch your head.
I venture forth to hunt forever.
Maybe this
Triumphant!
maybe this team wasn't the greatest.
Victory is inevitable!
I'm definitely doing something wrong.
Torment and doubt, farewell.
You're falling apart on your own. Fearless knows not fear.
Disorderly noise.
It's of no consequence.
Disorderly noise.
And Sunday's out. Well, that was a
Freely.
terrible plan.
Disorderly noise.
No dirt.
I know which team I should use now.
Disorderly noise.
Yes. Change my lineup. Big lineup. Boop boop. We're gonna go with Super Break because this is gonna take forever. I don't do this. Pop. And then we're gonna go do the bop and the bop and the bop, and let's do swimming. I just want to die. I don't think this is a good. The team was a good. The team works, but in this
thing is tuning yourself.
boss fight, I don't think it's going to happen.
Sounds are much too harsh.
Let's improvise.
Noisy.
The mood is set just right. Let the show begin.
I feel like this will be a better team for this fight.
It's bleeding.
Joining the battle. Disorderly noise.
Like fire until everything burns to ashes! Fight to live! Some value, I suppose. Allow me to purge the root of the problem. Be of your body and mind.
Echoes of the past. You need not fade away. Follow me. To the stars!
Yeah, I feel like we're being more progressive now.
Step. Dreams do come true. The mood is set, just let the show begin!
Definitely making more progress in this.
Eternal.
Back to this.
Get it together.
Noise is fading.
On me, I swear if you die.
I will claim victory for everything in this world. It's bleeding.
Dude, we're doing way better with this team. I'm sorry. Super Break was the way to go to finish this.
Disorderly noise. Sam in position.
Allow me to purge the root of the problem. Yeah.
Time has come. Let it be revealed.
Is it inevitable for me?
Well, that was.
Existence is unity.
The mood is set just right. Let
Go.
the show begin!
Every petal, all will be swept away by the wind.
I had a feeling that was gonna happen.
Let's improvise.
Disorderly noise. Joining the battle. Uphold the truth.
May the foul stench dissipate quickly. Be of your body and mind.
You on me,
The truth
you
burns
on me.
everything
We
in
don't
this
want to
world.
lose on me.
It's bleeding. There's more to life. Eternal.
All things are part of the melody. Eternal prayer.
Get it together.
The mood is set, just let the show begin!
Sam in position.
There we go.
Like fire until everything burns to ashes! Firefly Type 4 in position. Fight to live!
Did the rhythm get messed up? Dreams do come true.
Allow me to purge the root of the problem. Some value, I suppose. This is more than a
There we
battle.
go.
Set the seas
Disorderly noise.
And this fight's over with.
The mood is set, just let the show begin!
This is why Super Break's a fun team.
Disorderly noise.
Here we go. And with that, we are done. New adventure on the 8th dawn. Oh, wait. There's an achievement to, I think there was an achievement that someone said you could, if you beat it with Sunday, you get an achievement for it.
14th day, I grant myself departure.
If I put, yeah, I think there's an achievement. If you beat that Harmony boss with Sunday, you get it.
Well,
I could
how
probably
should
go
I
do
address
it.
you now? Mr. Sunday or Mr. 1 Week?
Whichever you prefer. He's probably mocking me from inside right now. Thank you for accompanying me through all this, Mr. Yang. This farewell journey has come to an end.
What are your plans after leaving Penacony?
At this point, there's no need to hide things from you. I believe there's more to the incident involving the Stellaron on Penacony.
Are you suggesting that the Dream Master wasn't the one controlling the Stellaron?
Don't worry. The Oak family was indeed behind seizing the Stellaron and resurrecting the fallen Eon during the Charmony Festival, and you've already defeated them. But Mr. Gopherwood once
Yeah, I
told
think there's
me
an
that
achievement
all
for
the
that,
Order's
and then there's an
efforts were
achievement
aimed at
if you
avoiding the
use
same mistakes that the
Fugway
Harmony
when she
made.
comes out to beat Fentalia, which is gonna be very easy.
My guess is that the family from the Montour system must be involved. Unfortunately, too much time has passed to verify that. Penacony is just a small territory, and even the family heads with their authority cannot enter the sacred site of the Harmony and inquire about the true will of the Great One. In the worst-case scenario, if Xipe turned a blind eye, how could the strong defending the weak hold up? Mr. Yang, I just want to tell you this. The Harmony has more than one side. They can be the most steadfast ally of the Astral Express, or the most fearsome enemy.
Well, thank you for being honest with me. The efforts of the crew on Penacony were driven by the same concern. After all this, the Harmony and the Preservation will keep the situation on the planet of festivities in balance. With the momentum from the Trailblaze, more forces will arrive and Penacony will become a public space in the cosmos. Freedom is the only answer the Nameless can offer. I'm glad that Penacony needs it.
You and I both strive for a peaceful society, even if our reasons are different. And you've gone even further than I have. If not for our paths, perhaps you and I wouldn't be in opposition.
Don't sell yourself short. We're not fundamentally opposed. Otherwise, you wouldn't have shown me mercy in front of the Dream Master. This shared journey is my way of repaying you. After all, you are one of my trailblazing goals.
Oh.
About that, you've given me many insights as well. Humans are the measure of everything, and no one is the sole savior. Creating a paradise remains one of my lifelong ambitions. As I move forward, I realize I must build it brick by brick. Therefore, I have a request that I hope you'll consider. While I lack the will to trailblaze, nor can I become a true Nameless, I admire your convictions. Perhaps what I need, more than asceticism, is knowledge. Therefore, after leaving Penacony, would you consider letting me come aboard the Astral Express and travel with you for now?
Oh? He's not gonna be the new Trailblazer's not gonna be the new boy on the train?
Here. Mr. Sunday wants to join us on the Express. Of course, I can't make that decision alone.
But if you didn't support this idea, you wouldn't have brought him back. Well, I trust your judgment. If someone is willing to join us on our journey, the express will be open to them. But this time is a bit different. Before making a decision, I want to hear what you think. Me? Yeah. In this battle, you're the one who directly confronted him. Your opinion holds the most weight.
I learned the most valuable lessons from my past opponents. Please, say whatever's on your mind.
You always want to be in cult. You did disappoint many people. I want to say both these. You disappointed many people. You are a noble person. You're a noble person. I can't deny that. You always have compassion in your heart, even though you may view things differently. You have an unrealistic idea. I have some hope. I have some hope in humanity. Maybe you're too pessimistic about humanity, but the Trailblaze isn't like that. We had to earn the faith before embarking this path. Faith before embarking this path. You must do the same. So where are we as Missouri? Nothing is for certain anyways. Any enemy yesterday can be a friend today. Finally, I'm no longer a newbie. Maybe I have my eye on you at all times. I won't accept. I didn't have nothing more to add. I'll let you all decide then. I'm fine with that.
Well, you did get nerfed after turning into a good guy. So I guess I'm okay too.
You got nerfed after turning into a good guy? What's that supposed to mean? Is that supposed to be like a fourth wall break?
Thank you all for your forgiveness. Perhaps I'll find the answer I'm looking for on this journey. And when that day comes, it'll be farewell. Until then, I will do my best to fulfill my duty as a passenger.
Looks like we come to the decision. Remember to keep the conductor in the loop too.
Now that our business on Penacony is settled, it's about time we get back on track and prepare for our next warp jump.
Yeah, but let me try to contact Madam Herder again before we set off. She helped me look into hemiplegia. Even though nothing new came up, I should at least let her know her leaving.
Try?
I tried contacting the space station several times, but never got any response. Maybe there's a problem with the interstellar network? Shouldn't be anything to worry about. We could happen on the Genius. What could happen on a Genius's home turf? Even the anime region wouldn't stand a chance. Well, we know Madam Herder could be making moves again. Could be making a move again. Uh-oh.
No, we're still not quite there.
Oh?
Mm-hmm.
What's going on?
Indeed, this is only a minor ripple that no one will ever notice. So, you must also understand, for a genius, the importance of asking questions outweighs the importance of the answers themselves. So-called magic has its own set of principles. There are no mysteries in this universe that cannot be solved. So, all-seeing presence, I ask you this. What is divinity?
Dang. That's actually cool. That hurt already. Stay tuned to see what happens next in the upcoming installment. User verification. Fugway. Huzzah.
Nice.
And with that, we have come to the conclusion of the stream. But it's time to end this poll. And the majority says to poll for Sunday, which is actually close. Where our boy Sunday at? In 1 second. He's probably roaming around. Honor. What's this? Lame. Cool. Lame. Thank you. How many more can I get? One. I can get 4 more. Not worth it. Alright. Sunday is Bird. Interesting Japard's here. Let's go down to the... Where is Sunday? He's probably roaming on somewhere. Passenger doors. Trotter. He's not in Donghan's room. He's not in March's room. Door's locked. Curious sign of coffee. That's Himiko's room. I'm guessing that's Yang's room. I don't see him. Might be in the party. I'm probably gonna share a room. Watch, I'm sharing my room with him. Party card. Is he in here? Swan is though. Oh, there's Sunday. He's all the way in the back. Hi, Swan.
Every time we meet, your memories get richer.
You sound like a vampire when you say that. Let me guess. You're not here just to chat, right? How much you know about it? You want to know more about the destination? What do you like to know? The goal of the garden? Can you divine the risk? I dabble in such things. It's not a well-versed deviation, or I believe premature future. Compared to the future, I find the past more intriguing. There's the sun. There's Sunday, and Hook's here too.
I hope we will walk the same path next time.
Just wanted to chat with you, Sunny. Are we leaving for the next stop? Nothing. I haven't even heard the name. All right. So I think. Why is the conductor? Oh yeah, I have him dressed up as the chef. Oh, so you can change the conductor's clothes now. There's that. Drink menu. Let's chill up in the room. All right. We did that. Like I said, the poll has ended. And it's a 57 Sunday, 42 Jinyuan. So I got 410 polls for Sunday. And this is how we're gonna end the stream. With these 410 polls. Let's see if we can get it. I don't think I got anything in this. What I get? What I get? Hey, Arm. I don't think I have him maxed out yet. I guess not, because I got his Avalon. That's a start. Like crappy light cones. I'm surprised we haven't got any like new 3-star light cones. Two Arlens. Okay. Warp again? It's the cool guy. Arlen is kind of cool. I just wish they made him better. He seems like a good idea, but at the same time, they just never made him good, so it's just kind of sad. Lots of like. Another R. Okay, so I think I might have a maxed out Ruin now. So 2 more 10 pulls. Let's see what we got. And nothing. I don't think I got it again. The attempts were made. Oh, I got Arwen. Is this Arwen's personal icon? Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Last but not least, number 10. Last 10 pull. What do we got? And Lady Luck is not on my side. We did not pull for our boy. I don't know if he's going to get a 5-star version. Oh yeah, I do have him maxed out now. I don't know if Arwen's going to get a max star version or a 5-star. Oh, he might get an alternate version of him. Like, if you ever noticed, like a lot of these characters, there's a 4-star person with a gimmick, and then there's a 5-star version of that gimmick. So Arwen is a 4-star gimmick. They haven't made a 5-star version of his gimmick. I think the more damage he takes, the stronger he gets, I believe. Because he's actually like the opposite of Jin Yoon. Yao Shin, or whatever his name is. Our favorite little icy sword boy. Because he wants to take damage to become stronger. Well, he is the opposite, and I don't want to take damage and get stronger. Where is Arwen? There he is.
I found a home to protect. I found a home to protect.
There we go. So he's maxed out. Not my favorite. Oh, with that, I'm called in a night. It is finally the call end of the stream. We got the whole story done. Now Quinn is a potato. You are a potato. Like I said, Arlen is the more damage I take, the stronger I get. Whereas Yao Quinn was the less damage I take, the stronger I get. So they're kind of like the opposite. We haven't gotten something similar to actually Arlen. So it'll be interesting to see if we get something. But with this, the story is done. We did my 410 pulls for Sunday. Unfortunately, we didn't get them. I'm saving the rest for Fugway, so I want to get my girl. She's actually more for my pulls. And honestly, that's going to help me pull for her anyways. It increases my chances. But other than that, without further ado, I hope you all had a wonderful night. Enjoyed the stream. The story is done until the next update for the next playthrough of wherever it's gonna be. Tomorrow's stream will be the community build event. You don't know that it is where we as a community mess around, talk, chat, and we try and build a story that we've been trying to build for a while now, and it's been fun. We've been just chatting, causing trouble. It's kind of like just a vibe day. So I hope to see you all tomorrow at 8 o'clock, because it is almost midnight where I am at, and I want to go to bed. So, gonna keep it short and sweet. YouTube, like, comment, subscribe. Please leave comments above all else. All else. Because I want to be a better streamer, make better content. have more fun with you guys in the long run. So I want criticisms, I want game ideas, I want everything under the sun. You name it, I'll take it all in strides, good or bad, criticisms, game ideas, all that jazz. Other than that, I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, night, wherever you are. Stay healthy, stay hydrated, stay safe. See you at 8 o'clock tomorrow. Have a good night. See you. Peace. Bye-bye. Good night.